They're kittens again. They're always little kittens. Little kittens. There's children in my home. I feel like Jean-Luc Picard. There are children in my bridge. Why are there children on the bridge? Get them off my bridge. The kittens are, kitten. The kitten is, he's very happy. How are you guys doing? Oh, I should start the online. Hey, how you guys doing? Starting soon. Hey, hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. What's going on? What's new? Stuff's updating.
My toast again today. Forgot
Stuff is
to pay
updating.
The bills, they cut the lights away. But hey, my OBS is lit.
There we
While
go.
my life's a dumpster fire,
I can hear
my
you guys now.
stream's legit. My friends all say go outside,
Oh,
touch
dear.
grass. But my chat's the only crowd that ever makes me laugh. I can't fold laundry, can't cook a meal,
There we go.
but I can clip a meme with cinematic feel.
Kittens! You can't hear the kitten! He's tearing shit up! He's at that curiosity phase where he's just destroying everything. Ah! 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 How are you guys doing? Happy Monday!
Yeah, I'm better at streaming than breathing. My life's a mess, but at least I'm trending. My wife is dead, my fridge is bare. But my
What are you
YouTube uploads
chewing
get
on,
that
man?
1,000 views
No,
still.
no, no! That's an electric cord!
I can't
No!
keep a schedule, can't clean my
God! Why is it always
room.
the
I
electric
master
cord?
jump cuts and
No, I don't
background.
do this, but I'm gonna put a cucumber by you. See how far you can jump up in the air. I'm gonna do it. Don't test me. I'm gonna do it. Look it, I'm gonna put a cucumber right by you and film it. Why don't you jump 5 feet in the air? Don't test me! Hi, everybody!
Can't do dishes, but my edits shine.
What's new? How's your Monday?
I'd be a king, but at least my intro's got a VHS ring. Yeah, I'm better at streaming than breathing. My life's on pause.
Luna's
my
here.
ears keep
Hi, Luna.
screaming.
What's new? Hey, Luna, what's new?
Some people say
Hi, Luna.
life's a journey,
What's going on?
mine's a blooper
What's
reel.
new?
But hit that follow button, cause at least the outtakes are free. Ooh.
I don't know, Luna. You're the only vampire I've had. Well, no, you do have your bodyguards, Marrow and Silk. Wow, I'm pretty powerful to be in Berlin. God, I'm in Chicago, you know.
I'm bad at life and stupid online. Can't hold it together, but my Lord's divine. If failure's art, then I'm a pro. Come watch me crash and watch me grow. Yeah, I'm better at streaming than breathing. My story sucks, but it's still worth seeing.
Let's go, everybody! I'm gonna play some Vampire Therapist. That is, I don't know what that is. And then later on today, hope if everything goes well, Opie, power gamer that she is going to carry me through an actual real game. So I'll be on later on with Opie. But for now, we're gonna play some Vampire Therapist as I rest my wrists. Because I have a little, it's not a big thing. I've got a little procedure I got to do on the 18th. and then I have a big thing I have to do in February. So I've realized something. Hey, Neon, how you doing? So I realized when I'm nervous, I write. So I've been writing a lot because I've been nervous. So, but that's good for everybody because I have stories. I've got stories to tell that are going to be on YouTube. How you doing, Neon? What's going on? How's your weekend? What's new, my friend? You ready to treat some vampires with me? Let's shout you out. There you go. Oh, that's awesome! I love your work!
I used to really, really love Def Jam poetry. Def Jam poetry is what really...
I love that intro for you. I love it! I hope you do too. I know I'm a bit of a boob, but when I write, I when I'm really nervous, like last night I was really nervous. I have an old typewriter, and I just like the sound of it. You know how people like mechanical typewriters?
You summon monsters.
I like
with
the sound of
stories.
like old
I
typewriters.
Alone.
It's not like
Berlin's moon.
it's not like an old Underwood or anything.
Pets.
It's like an old Sears one from the 70s that I have. And I like to write on it. So the problem is, and I refuse to fucking do it twice. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just type it out on the old Sears one, and then I'll dictate it into the computer. And if it screws up, I'll fix it. But I have so many stories, and I've been listening to the AI stuff. I've been listening to the AI stuff on YouTube, and I'm gonna put my stories on YouTube, people, because, all right, I'm tired of it's the same theme. I see something at the end, nobody believes me. No, cock and ball torture. No. It's cognitive behavioral therapy, hot dog. It's cognitive behavioral therapy. Get your mind out of the gutter. Get your mind out of the gutter. I know you know. I know you know. But I was just bitching about the stories on YouTube. The horror stories. You can tell the humans who write are different. That's what you thought too. Get your mind out of the gutter, people. Get your minds out of the gutter. Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta find it. I have something just for you guys. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is.
You sick fuck. Not everything has to be so goddamn horny with you. You need to cool it.
It's Markiplier. Good. Hello.
I know Metal's dead, but get the fuck out. Mood. Fuck you. I have the stupid.
So what I've realized is the AI in horror, when the AI does horror, it's like 14 rules I gotta follow or I'm gonna die. Nobody believes me that there's monsters. Or there's another one. It's okay, wait, there's a bunch of rules I have to follow. Nobody believes me. And I'm usually the only one that gets out alive, okay? I can do better than that. I can do better. Crazy beats AI. So I'm putting my stories up. Lily's going to read them. You know what? Neon, I'd love for you to read one. Hot Dog, I'd love for you to read one too. So I'm going to put them up on my site and we'll see how they go. I'm getting art done. So hopefully I'll have it done by January. Because like I said, it's the holidays. I've got something I've got to do on the 18th, some old medical bullshit, and then I've got some medical bullshit in February. So this is going to make me happy. So we're going to do this. So yeah. A hot dog, you and I got something going too, so I hope everything's going well on your end. Oh, awesome, honey. Awesome. Honey, I think you'd be perfect as Marrow. So Luna, hi Luna. In Dan's canonical universe, Luna has two bodyguards. Luna has Silk and Marrow.
Only if you write my
And Marrow is an ex-Chicago surgeon. And I think you would be a perfect Marrow.
She said, my shadows walk before
I
me.
will write a
Silk
story
reads
just for
silence.
you.
Marrow drowns, secrets in velvet dusk. Only you see the leash at my throat.
Yeah, see? She knows! Luna knows! Luna, remember this. Marrow and Silk are your bodyguards.
Write it in blood or magic. My color waits. Pet.
Oh, I know.
My pack is loyal. Only you test my leash, Daniel.
I know. All right, let's play some therapy. Oh, little one, what are you doing? What are you? Put the cat on the mic.
Yeah, you got any drinker's blood?
I know you are joking. You will not dilute your blood before a session.
Yeah, I know, you're right. I just don't know who I'm meeting tonight. Is it gonna be Dr. Drain or that Lord Luridus fella?
You only met a single individual last time, and you will meet only a single individual this time.
Oh, this guy hits close to home. This guy's like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or a DID personality.
Do not let Dr. Drain's avoidance of accountability confuse you.
Oh, interesting.
You saw the guy, though. Lord Luridus ain't nothing like Dr. Drain.
And why do you think that is, Samuel?
Well, maybe it's easier for Dr. Drain to blame Lord Luridus.
Correct, Samuel. A mild change in personality would be within Dr. Drain's control. Luridus is not, and therefore...
I don't know if that's a mild change. I don't remember that being a mild change in personality. Thank goodness Lily's not here. Thank goodness. Lily had something going on for the bad boy.
Prepare yourself, my friend. Let us find the darkness that lives within Dr. Drain.
He just wants to cut loose. He just wants to be a monster. Okay, what do I need for this guy? Mind reading, blaming, control fallacy, emotional reasoning. Confirm.
All right, I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Do not fear, Samuel. I shall not let Dr. Drain hurt you, no matter what he is calling himself. Do what you do best.
Oh, I'm not worried about him hurting me. I'll put a bullet in his heart.
I will, I promise. And here he comes, whoever he is today.
Who is it? Oh, it's the doc.
Somewhat taciturn today, then. Well, don't be upset with me. I did warn you about that beast. At least now you recognize the urgency in being rid of him. Perhaps now we can stop beating about the bush and actually fix my addiction problem.
I think the addiction problem is you.
I'm here to help, but if we're gonna lick this thing, we gotta do it honestly, and that means getting to the root of the problem.
I tire of this self-examination process. There must be something efficacious that I can do. Perhaps some sort of aversion therapy. I am willing to do whatever it takes to make that villain just go away.
Yeah, but he's a part of you, you fucking idiot.
Write your therapy in moonlight,
To address the big
Daniel.
elephant in the room.
Let Fenrir's chaos tangle our
What
fates
is that?
until you beg for mercy or surrender.
Thank you, Luna. I know. Ow! Thank you, hot dog. Appreciate it. Ow.
Berlin once feared Nachserer, vampires who devoured their own shrouds
Lord
before
Luridus
hunting
ain't two
kin.
different people.
Your magic
Talking
would
about
tempt
him
even
like he's
them,
someone else,
pet,
But you both got the same brain in there.
she said.
Complete and utter nonsense. You've met him. We share absolutely nothing in common. And what's more, I am fully aware that he hates me.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I know. It's great, isn't it? He's very English. It's very English. All right, Kitty, please lay down. Please, Kitty, please don't sit on my. There's a cat on my. Oh, who Luna?
I don't see no cat.
Oh, I know. But do you want to see the cat? Put the cat on the mic. I don't
Even
know.
your feline knows you
I'm
belong
doing
in
therapy,
velvet
man.
cages
I'm doing
tonight,
therapy.
Pet.
Please.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
I heard a thing. Therapy is paying a liberal to listen to you until you agree with them.
That's funny. What about CBT therapy, though? Or aversion therapy? Or behavioral therapy? I mean, there's so many different kinds.
You got
so
a
many
point
different
there.
kinds.
Yeah.
I suppose you could boil it down. So this guy is a classic Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He has he's invented synthetic blood, and when he drinks the synthetic blood, he becomes a different person. He becomes a wild animal. But we're trying to convince him to integrate.
I saw that movie. It had Willem Dafoe in it, and was Ethan Hawke.
That was when they ran out of blood. That was when they ran out of blood in that one, and they made synthetic blood, and it didn't do too well. But there's a book series called True Blood by Suki
Stackhouse.
I met her. She's a very nice lady. That when they did it, all the vampires came out of hiding, and they're like, "Hey, by the way, we don't have to eat people anymore. We're going to let you know we exist."
I watched some of that. My wife was really into it.
Yeah,
so
I liked it.
It
liked it
has
until
that
the end.
Skarsgård guy in it.
Yes, that's right. It has Skarsgård. Yes. I imagine she would.
I can't tell the Skarsgårds apart, but I always know a Skarsgård when I see one.
Very all right. That's all right. Well, they're all good looking. I mean, that's your first key. Everybody in True Blood was good looking. I mean, it's TV. Complete another nonsense. You've met him. We share absolutely nothing in common.
Take a look at this note he left on my desk.
Okay. Aha, loser nerd. Tiny dick. It's got a tiny dick. Micro penis.
Oh, look at that.
Indeed. Juvenile humor, to be sure. Certainly nothing I would produce.
Ain't he got the same penis, though?
He does.
Quite so. I have no doubt he does the most terrible things with it.
So somehow he's got a different brain than you do, but the same penis. Something ain't adding up here, Doc.
I resent what you are suggesting. I have no effect on what Lord Luridus does.
Blaming.
I know you're a pretty
The writing in this.
You're giving Lord Luridus more credit than he deserves.
Oh, there's more. Oh, there's so many patients. There's so many different patients. There's even couples therapy.
You know that old stereotype mortals like to spread about us where we can't go into a place until
Were
we're
you?
invited?
Did you finish Dispatch? Were you playing that one? I saw.
Oh yeah, I
back?
finished that. That was great. Oh my God, I recommend that wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
If you
I hear good things.
It's amazing. It was like playing an anime. It was amazing. Hey, Astra, how you doing? Hi, hello. What is new, Astra? How is everything?
What's up, Astra?
What is new? Let me shout you out, Astra. You know what? I've heard good things about Monster Prom, but I want to play it with other people. I've heard really good things about Monster Prom, but I'd like to play it with other people because I hear that's a lot of fun. I think there's like 4 of them now, aren't there? 3 of them. Yeah, I heard there's 4 of them. Nice. All right, let's go.
A ludicrous idea with no basis in scientific truth.
Ain't you giving Lord Luridus your permission to come in and do what he does when you take that plasma stuff?
I didn't invite him in the first time. I had no idea what I had created. That his presence would become an addiction was not known to me.
Yeah, I'm in. I'd love to play them. Yeah, if we can, how many people are in it? If there's, 4 players? If we can get 4 people together, it's like herding cats, everybody. If we can get 4 people together, I'd love to play.
Whoa, 4 people all at the same place?
I know, man, yeah. It's like herding cats. I figured you'd be streaming the typing game. No, I'm not streaming the typing game. No, I do that alone.
The Warhammer one?
Yeah, I do that alone. I was telling chat before you two got here that when I get really nervous, because I've got a thing I've got to do. I've got a thing I've got to do on Friday, so I'm not streaming. I crack out my old Sears typewriter. I've got an old Sears typewriter, and I type on it because I just like the feel of it. So I'm that much of an old nerd or hipster. I just, like people like mechanical keyboards. I like the feel of an old typewriter. You can get one, Neon.
What's your record for how many keys you can get jammed at once?
Oh, I used to play that as a kid all the time.
Yeah.
My parents were not happy. My dad especially. You're gonna bust it.
I'd only do it on ones where the ribbon was dried out. I figured they didn't use it much.
Oh, okay. We only had one. Now, my grandparents had an old Underwood, and that thing didn't work for shit. You couldn't even press the buttons. It was so, I think you had to fucking take a bath in WD-40 to fix that one. Yeah. It's basically, that one was basically a fucking, I don't know, it was a ton. It weighed a ton. It was a ton weight, paperweight. But if I was shitting gold bricks, I would get one of those old Underwoods and actually refurbish it if I knew what the fuck I was doing. Because I just love the look of them. I love the look of them. And the feel of them, too. Hey, I don't know if you know this or not. I say it all the time. And you and Adam are here. Do you know
that when the
that QWERTY was actually designed to slow us down?
Yeah.
For typing. You know that. Yes. So why do we keep doing? Why do we keep having QWERTY?
Because it's just the way it is now. It's what people have learned on. So
I know, but we could learn it better. I mean, it was literally designed. So people, the women who were typing, the stenographers who were typing, not stenographers, women, look, back in the day, it was mostly women. I'm sorry, it was. And they would jam and hurt their fingers in the typewriters because they'd go so fast with the system they used to have before, which I don't know what it is. I don't know what the system was.
Isn't QWERTY laid down so that like the more convenient keys are kind of nested more centrally, and the ones that you're not going to use as frequently are off in the periphery?
I think it's the opposite, my friend. I think it makes it more difficult.
Well, no, I mean, a Q's up in the upper left. There's a Z in the lower right. I don't know.
Yeah. It makes it more like time consuming, and then we've lived with this for literally over 100 years, and we haven't changed. This is human nature. It's like we can do it better. Nah, fuck it. Let's just leave it.
There could probably be a better electrical system or a better toilet or something in plumbing.
Oh, well,
but like, are you gonna like change everything that currently is out there?
Well, I mean, why not? But it's acceptable, yes. But why? I mean, the Japanese have done it. They've changed toilet technology for the better. I mean, we just do things because we've always done them that way.
Be the change you want to see. Go buy a different keyboard and start using it.
Dude, I have been. I'm not shitting you. I have been looking. I have absolutely been looking. I have a keyboard that feels like a typewriter.
All right.
I have
Tell
one.
you what.
Mm-hmm.
You get decent quality keyboards allow you to use software and go in and change what key does what, and you can pop the caps off. You can make a keyboard do whatever you want nowadays. Yeah.
That's interesting. I would, you know what? You have put a spark in my brain. I'm going to do some research because there are other ones. There's a Diverjac. There's another method, and there was actually one that didn't sell real well.
Yeah,
that
you need a VIA compatible keyboard. There's an app called VIA, VIA. And then if you've got the keyboard that goes with it, you can customize the shit out of what it does and set up macros and
I remember
you can have two functions, whether or not you're holding down the FN button, all sorts of stuff.
I remember this was about 15 years ago, and it went nowhere, which was a pity. But you would actually, it looked like mittens, and you put your hands in it, and your right one had your vowels and some consonants you always used, and your left one had lesser used ones, and it was supposed to, revolutionize typing. It didn't go anywhere, but it was viable. It was viable. So No, yeah, no, yeah, I get it.
Like,
I get it.
If I want QWERTY, don't make me have to use, something
but do
else.
you
But if you
want
want to use something
QWERTY?
else, you can. It's not going to affect anybody else. So
I'm
just
saying,
do what
though,
you want to do.
Do you want QWERTY, or is it QWERTY just what you're used to? That's what I'm saying.
You're putting way more thought in this in just like the last 3 minutes than I have in my entire life. So,
I know. This is what I do.
I wrote professionally for years. So
I know. Well, you and me too, bro. But I know.
Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I've never been like,
broke.
oh, if I could only type faster. Maybe for you, I'm doing just fine.
But no, what I'm saying is the system is designed to be broke. That's what I'm saying.
Shit,
you're writing on a broken system.
Okay. When I did the typing game yesterday, I was doing like 38 words per minute.
Yes. I can certainly think more words. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, I can think plenty more words. Yeah, absolutely. That's my point. It's like us trying to do metric, even though arguably metric is superior. In almost every way, we won't do it. We won't do it. We're like, oh, fuck that metric. No, metric's better.
I don't want no woke fucking keyboard. I'm keeping QWERTY.
Floppies
Get out of
turn
here
into
with
an old
your
man.
Calibri fonts. It's Times New
turn
Roman
into
for
an old
me.
Man. I want my imperial. I want my stone weight, damn it. I don't want that metric. I want my stone. I'm 5 stone. What the fuck's a stone?
I prefer Fahrenheit for temperature.
Yeah, I want my Fahrenheit. Fuck you.
Well, I do, because it has more granularity.
You can do the same thing with metric. What are you talking about?
I'm talking at the temperatures that humans live. Fahrenheit has more granularity to provide more, I want to say degrees, but that's not, you know what I mean, more gradations.
Yeah, no, I agree. Listen, I agree with the both of you. Adam is right again. There are other keyboard layouts that are objectively superior, but I'm not going to try them because the friction would be too much.
I'm in my 50s, man. Like, I ain't learning no new fucking keyboard.
I know. I'm saying this all, and I'm telling you at the same time, I'm learning QWERTY. So, you know. But I'm just saying we are all learning on a broken system. It's all rigged against us, people. Yeah, Beta was superior as well. I mean, it's the same thing. Sure. Beta was superior as well. I know. Hey, wait a minute. I know a guy who had a Betamax.
Yeah. You know what the best thing about Beta was?
What was it?
Nobody could borrow your shit and not return it because they all had VHS. It was the best thing in college. Like, people come by your dorm room and be like, hey man, you got any movies I could borrow? I'm like, sure, what do you want? Here's what I got. I'm like, oh no, I got VHS. Be like, oh, and you act surprised.
Got a Beta.
That's why you smoke menthols, so that nobody wants to bum them off you. You got a cigarette? Yeah, sure. Oh, they're menthols? Yeah, no thanks, dog. Okay, cool.
Love you guys. That is the truth, man. I honestly, I never even saw a Beta except in the Sears store. I never saw one except sold at Sears. Nobody I know had one. Nobody I knew had one, but I always heard it was better. I mean, you experienced both. What?
Oh, so I didn't know, like, we were a Beta family because my dad in like 78 or 79, like bleeding edge, like paid $3,000 or some shit for a Betamax.
Yeah, they were expensive as fuck.
Adam,
oh my
God, and
Beta.
the tapes
Whoa.
were ridiculous too. The first tape we got, like, could get an hour on it, and that was at like the slow speed that like looked crappier. Yeah.
Is it okay? Is this an urban myth? But isn't one of the biggest reasons why VHS won is because porn went to VHS?
I don't know if it's true, but it's just what I've heard.
I've heard that too. Like porn, because listen, guys, we're human. Porn. I'm not gonna shit on. I'm not shitting on it. That's how
I don't know
run.
if it's porn, but I think when people saw a market for renting.
Yeah,
that more things were doing VHS. They were putting the stuff out on VHS. Whereas, and the other thing I've heard too anecdotally is that Sony didn't want to license their technology. So if you wanted a beta, you had to buy a Sony, whereas Philips or whoever came up with the VHS licensed it out. So you could get like a JVC VHS, you could get like, there was more competition, so it led to like more improvement and cheaper prices for VHS than if you want a beta, you got to buy Sony because they got the monopoly on it.
They were smarter. Didn't the same thing happen? Didn't history
That's why,
repeat
like,
itself
PC
for
versus
the
Macintosh.
Yeah, I was gonna say history repeats,
Like Apple,
right?
like if you want a Mac, you got to get an Apple. Whereas like the PC technology was licensed out to multiple different. Like
You'd
IBM,
figure these fuckers would
like
learn this, but
Microsoft licensed it out.
Yeah. What was the deal with the? Okay. I remember Blu-ray. Remember there was Blu-ray.
I'm not sure why Blu-ray and HD, but I heard the same thing that porn went Blu-ray. I think there was just some like industry summit between like I think the Blu-ray like bought contracted with movie studios.
Club?
I think the movie studios contracted with Blu-ray to have exclusivity, and then that kind of just killed off HD.
Yeah, I've heard that HD DVD was superior to Blu-ray too. I don't know. I've never seen an HD DVD, so
you haven't seen that copy of Transformers that Long has with his HD DVD player expansion for the Xbox 360?
No, I did. I did.
They made like a standalone HD DVD player. Like the Xbox 360 already has a tray and the laser and everything, but there would be like a USB plug-in separate device. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh my god. They were like 15 movies. Well, evidently one of them was the Transformers.
It was pretty early on into the cycle that Blu-ray came out on top. Like, I wasn't even invested in either technology.
Yeah,
I remember watching. There used to be this TV channel that was like gaming and like tech shit. G4 or something. It had cool shows. Like there was like this talk show like Attack of the Show with Olivia Munn and some dude, and then they'd show like Ninja Warrior reruns. I got my news from there, and I remember them like. This is maybe 2008, 2009, maybe 7. Anyway, and whenever I say year, you add or subtract 2.
Yeah. On or about.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get you. I get you.
That news like Blu-ray coming out on top.
I remember. All right, dude. This is a real blast. I remember when people were talking about, you know, the God damn it, the tapes. I just call them tapes. I just call them mixtapes. What are they really called? Cassette tapes.
Cassettes?
I heard that cassette tapes were in a battle for a brief amount of time.
So they came out before 8-tracks did, apparently.
Yes. Yes, I've heard
this.
But
then 8-track dominated, cassettes went away, but then came back, and then 8-track went away.
Because 8-track was so fucking hard to deal with, dude. Try to rewind a fucking 8-track.
Hey, chat. Imagine if you will. Okay, a tape that can only go one way.
Forward.
It can only go forward. And it's called 8-track. This is going to blow your mind. There's really 4 different tracks being played simultaneously, but each has a left and a right channel. So that's stereo. So you really only get 4 tracks. There are 8, but each of the 4 channels, I guess, but they're all simultaneously playing on the tape. It's just whatever part of the tape the heads are touching. So if you didn't like the song that was playing, like you could go listen to whatever the next track was.
Don't try to rewind that, bitch.
That song. But you can't rewind it.
Gonna happen.
You can only go forward. And if you opened one up, like the tape was just stored like loose in a pile in this like hollow plastic box.
It was. I remember me and my brother opened one up, and we thought we'll just open it up to look and put it back. We couldn't put that fucker back.
It's one endless loop that's just stored loose.
It was just kind of like somebody got drunk and put it in there. And we're like, what the fuck is this? But wait. I thought it was called 8-track because when you listen to it, you'd get that quadraphonic sound, which basically meant stereo.
I mean, there might have been a quadraphonic.
With both ears.
No, my uncle had a quadraphonic.
What the hell is quadraphonic then?
There's 4 speakers. So,
so
is stereo,
that what that was?
So stereo, there's 2 speakers.
Okay.
So it's like a precursor to like a Dolby Pro Logic where you've got like left, right, center, and then
surround
rear.
sound.
There's
okay.
a left rear and a right rear, but at least like at the Dolby Pro Logic era, the left rear and the right rear were the same channel.
Gotcha.
Just kind of split, but I'm sure now like with 5.1, they're separate. Yeah.
I don't know.
I believe it was 4 discrete channels.
Yes. There were. Yeah. Because because I had, my parents had a friend that
so
had that
shit
70s
bouncing around each corner of the room. It was designed that you'd put the speakers in corners.
If you guys Google the 70s, I guarantee you will see a chair that looks like a ball. I guarantee you, if you Google the 70s, you will see the egg chair. And it looks like a ball. And my parents had a friend, and it had an 8-track in it. And you'd sit in it, and you'd hear it from 4 speakers. And at the time, it was cool as fuck because you didn't know what surround sound was. You know, you didn't know. Nobody knew. And it's like, wow, sound's coming at me from everywhere. So now, as an adult, as a person in their 50s, I can see motherfuckers getting high as a kite and sitting in that egg chair listening to Pink Floyd getting blown away.
Yeah, there's one in Dazed and Confused in the one kid's bedroom.
Oh, is there?
I can't remember the character's name. His character's the one that dates the chick from all the Resident Evil movies.
Oh, what's her name? Yeah, no, I know what you're
the one
talking
from
about.
Ukraine or
Jojevich or
yeah, Mila. She was in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah. Oh my God, man, I can just like in a person. It's legal in my state. Okay, I'm in my 50s. I can imagine being a young person in the 70s, just lighting one up and just Pink Floyd, baby. Whoa, man! I can taste the music. I shouldn't laugh because the first time I ever played a game. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. When I was like the first time. Oh, so I'm dating myself because God, this is before Skyrim. When Oblivion came out, I had my house wired. I had my house wired for surround sound with the five speakers. All right, and I was playing Oblivion, and I was going down in a dungeon. And all of a sudden, I heard footsteps behind me, and I'm like, is some motherfucker out in my porch? Who's behind me? My brain! I couldn't figure out that that was from the fucking game, and I took my headphones off, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking surround sound! Oh, man. Yeah, surround sound is fun, Adam.
I got a 5.1 in my basement theater, but like my daily driver living room, it's just a 2.1, the humble 2.1.
I am so shocked that Adam, that you are a sound guy. I am so shocked when you say that, and that you don't have surround sound. It always blows me away when you say it. It always blows me away because you're the sound guy and you don't have surround sound in your house.
Well,
I'm like, what is going on?
My experience, the subwoofer, like the 0.1, the subwoofer makes more of an impact for me than either the rear speakers or the center channel does.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because for years I never had the sub. I had like the Pro Logic without the sub, but man, when you get that sub, it brings so much depth.
It does.
To, everything.
It does. It really feels like you are there. And
I used
now
to have a sub for my PC,
dude. We have a thing in Chicago.
Speakers, when you used to have speakers for PCs.
We have a thing, and I don't know how they're filming it, and I don't know what they're doing, but they're desperately trying to revive theater, like going to a movie theater. And there is a place by my house.
It cost $100.
Well, it is. A ticket's going to cost $100 because you're going to go in and you got the full big you got the full big theater, right? And it's not a dome or anything like Disney World, but now there are like 2 giant TV screens, flat screens on your left and right. So it's like panoramic vision. So I'm like, where are you focusing your vision on? What is going on?
Are people filming in this format yet?
Well, yeah, evidently they're going to be doing the new Avatar in that format because it's Cameron,
cutting edge guy. Right.
Yeah, because it's Cameron, you know. Yeah,
but remember when like everything was 3D?
Yes, and it disappeared.
Where'd that go?
Yeah, no shit, right? I think what they're doing is trying to emulate where those tech bros have the big monitor that goes all the way around and curves. They're doing that in a theater. That's exactly what I think they're doing. They're doing that in the theater. Yeah, peripheral vision. Yeah. I want my peripheral vision to be constantly distracted. Yes, exactly. I want to get motion sick when I watch the fucking new Avengers movie.
I like to be at a proper viewing distance where I'm not too close where I have to like actually move my eyes to see different things. Like I like to be able to just kind of take it all in without having to really move my eyes around.
I know, right? And that's they're kind of doing the opposite. Like, I can see this happening. I can see, like, there's going to be something in the front, and then, there's going to be some, like, little Easter egg, some guy fucking around over here on your left side. Whoa, look out. You didn't catch that part. I think we're being old men.
So
I don't know, guys.
I
think we're being old men.
I prefer theater, and by theater I mean like live stage things.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to talk old school, theater is like you can have all these little vignettes happening on the sides, like little stories being told without being the main focus. Like these characters over here are doing this thing. Like, you know, the people in the chorus line are backup stuff.
Yes. Well, be careful, dude, because they're going to try to do that with this sort of surround. They're going to try to do these little vignettes in your peripheral vision. They're going to have, like, I don't know, like R2-D2 getting fucked over on your left side peripheral vision.
For my little wolf, your stories deserve more than echoes.
Maybe, but everything is cyclical. Yeah, that's right. It'll come back. You hate on something long enough and it'll come back.
The thing I've noticed is that movies now, like, they won't let you read anything. Like, even if it's the character like looks at some note and is reading the note, like there will be some voiceover reading the note out loud.
Yes. Yeah.
And you used to have to like maybe sometimes make inferences and stuff.
No.
To understand what's happening, but now it's like everything gets explained like in too much detail that you don't get to feel clever.
Dude, that's because we've become stupid. European movies still do that. That's just pure American movies. European movies.
I've noticed it a lot in Netflix because I watched the new Knives Out Ryan Johnson joint the other day.
What'd you think of it?
I enjoyed it. I'd have to go back and rewatch Glass Onion, but I think I liked it better than Glass Onion. I kind of bounced off Glass Onion the first time I tried watching it and had to come back to it. But this one,
I haven't seen it yet. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
You know, man, Josh Brolin is really coming into his own.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I saw Weapons recently too. I'm like, yeah, Josh Brolin.
Sorry, dude, I don't have any money. Hey, dude,
That's all right.
I appreciate it.
I had the ad too.
If I had money coming out of my ass, I would help you guys out. But I'm poor. I've got medical procedures coming in.
I don't know if you
can.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, everybody, if you put in this, watch this.
Watching.
You can get your own body pillow of me, your favorite VTuber. Go ahead, click that link. Buy that cute body pillow. Help a guy out. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
Isn't that adorable? Shit. Click that. Look, it's me and Gary. It's me with the CPAP machine. Isn't it cute? Help an old guy out, baby.
My
Just
youngest son wanted
CPAP.
A custom body pillow that has Markiplier on one side and Obama on the other.
Why do you want that when you can have me? You can have me, your friend Dan. Why do you want Markiplier? Is awesome, by the way. I'm not gonna. I'm not taking anything away from Markiplier. I want to see Iron
I'm guessing
Lung.
This is one of these things where like you just upload the image and it doesn't cost you anything, and then when they sell it, they get most of the money, and then they throw some your way.
They throw a little bit my way. Yeah.
All right.
I get a
Can
percentage.
you have a
small
competition between
percentage.
the sales of your body pillow versus the sales of the Luna body pillow?
Oh, well, sure. If I want to pay to make a Luna body pillow, I guess that's in the future, you know.
Oh, so you do have to pay. You can't just upload an image.
Fuck no, man. Hey, you gotta spend money to make money, bro.
But I mean, the image is right there. Like I'm looking
had
at
to
it.
pay somebody to make the image.
But you already have that though, so you've already paid that cost.
I've already paid I had to pay an artist, Hollow, amazing artist, to make that image. Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I'd have
does
to
your
pay
license?
Hollow.
Do you have a license agreement? Does it
Yeah, I
extend
do.
to using
do
it in other places, like on a body pillow?
Yes. In fact, you're talking to a.
So it's not going to cost you
attorney.
anything.
Well, wait, for Luna's or mine?
For Luna's, you've already got the image.
No, that image is no. That image is not Hollow. Hollow didn't make that image. Hollow made the body pillow image. I'm sorry.
What am I looking at in the bottom left corner of your screen?
That's Luna.
Okay, so you have access to that image.
I don't have commercial access to that image.
Daniel, you know any portrait of
that's the
Luna
trick.
comes alive.
I don't have commercial access.
What happened
to
to
the
like?
image.
Yeah, of course I do. I'm a lawyer. Like,
I'm talking about the one for Dan on the body pillow.
Okay.
If you
I'm
would
gonna
like
press the
Dan
button to
on
go
a
back in
mug,
time 2 minutes.
if you would like Dan on a mug, you can have that. If you would like Dan on a t-shirt, I can make that happen for you guys. But Dan on a body pillow was a meme. All right, so here it is, laying some foundation. That was a bit that came about when I said, if I ever make it to 500, I will get myself a body pillow like the big time VTubers. And we made 500, so I committed to the bit, and I have a body pillow now. And I think it's, it'd be great if you guys would get one. You know, it'd be great.
How many have you sold?
That's confidential. That's
Crickets.
business information. That's what is that? Proprietary information, sir. That's proprietary information. Yeah, you'll get a cut. You'll get a cut. I promise. Trust me, bro. I didn't you get it? I sent it to you in crypto. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, it's actually worth negative, so you need to pay Dan
I
the
sent it
difference.
to you in crypto. It's all the rage. Crypto, AI. What's the next thing? What's the next thing, Adam?
I'm gonna
Come
stop
on.
derailing you and let you get back to your game. I just saw you on, and you weren't. There's so many times that I see you on, and you're like in a like a lock channel, and I'm like, oh, okay.
No, man. When I'm streaming, I love this stuff. I love hanging out with you
I know.
guys.
You should.
Yeah.
But I gotta go bake some pies to give to the neighbors for Christmas.
Oh, very nice. What kind of pies before you go?
It's called they currently call it milk bar pie. It used to be called crack pie, but I guess they thought that was insensitive because of like addictions are real, and so they called it crack pie because it's like really addictive because it tastes really good.
Oh God!
It's more of a.
God.
It's in the family of like a chess pie or like a sugar cream pie, or imagine like the pecan pie without the pecans, like kind of just a sweet sort of gooey.
You know what? I am not a pie guy, so I'm curious if I would eat this crack pie, if I would enjoy it. Interesting. The only pie I like really is a key lime. I like a nice key lime pie, but other than that, I don't like them. I don't like them
Well,
at
for
all.
pies, I'm not wild about like straight fruit pies.
I
Like
hate
cherry
those.
and
I
apple.
fucking hate all of those.
Strawberry, if I have to pick like just a straight fruit pie, strawberry would be my favorite, but that's prepared differently.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like the strawberries aren't cooked.
Gotcha.
You bake the shell, and then you mix the strawberries with like the gelatin goo, and then you just put it in.
Just put it in. God,
yeah.
maybe that's
But
the
I
reason
like more
why
of
I don't like
I'm
them.
more of a cream pie type of person.
I
This
see,
would be
like a
more in
banana
that-
cream
that
pie, like the
family.
Stooges.
Yeah,
right in
or
the
a key
face.
lime pie to me is
All
like
right.
in that kind of a where you've got like this kind of this goo stuff that's sort of solidified.
For me, key lime,
But
and you
that's-
don't
that's,
really.
like,
I don't know who made.
homogeneous.
I don't know who made the rule. You don't really eat key lime in the winter, but it's a summer confection.
Oh, is
I don't know.
that a rule?
I don't know. It is. It's like the white pants rule, I guess.
Sure.
You're not gonna really find a key lime pie in wintertime around here. You're not. You won't. So I guess you could make one. That's fine. But
yeah, the Rose's lime juice that you get at the grocery store has a recipe on it that's amazing.
Rose's lime, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at that. Okay. All right.
Go to
that's
where your
really the
lime
only
juice
pie
is,
I
which
like.
I don't know what your store. Sometimes with the lime juice, they put it with like where you get shit to mix drinks, like it's with the liquor. But
Yeah.
other times it's like with the fruit juices and stuff. Like
I think mine's with the
it's a
liquor.
weird classification
Yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah,
where do you
yeah,
put
yeah,
lime
yeah.
juice? In your
Yeah,
store.
yeah, 'cause
Sometimes it's in produce, but that's like more of the little plastic lime
Yes,
thing.
the little plastic lime.
This is more of like a bottle.
Okay,
type
so it's not
thing.
the little
Rose's-
plastic lime. It's the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll take a look. You know what?
Yeah.
You are the only person to use those recipes. Could you tell everybody that you are the only person I know that actually does those recipes on the back
Oh,
of
if they
the.
suggest a refs, yeah, I'll fucking try it, man. Yeah.
You,
For sure.
you,
I figure they know what they're doing. Like they know their product. Like
I've
let
not.
them
You are
experiment
the
and-
only human. I swear to God, I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not glazing you. You are the only
Well,
human I know
don't you
who's
buy
ever
the
done
pack
that.
of chocolate chips? Not you, because I know you don't do
No,
chocolate.
I'm not.
But
Yeah,
like,
no, chocolate. Yeah.
don't you use the recipe for chocolate chip cookies that's on the bag? But everybody omits the walnuts. Like nobody makes it with the walnuts. But then I think people forget that if you leave out the walnuts that are supposed to have oil in them, then you got to add like some
Oil,
extra flour. or
Gotta
something.
add some flavoring. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
something,
I don't
yeah.
know anybody else who does it. Man, woman, no, animal or vegetable. You are the only person. So, God bless, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Godspeed to you in making these pies. Yes.
Yeah, I'll check back in later if you're still around with the vampire.
I will. I'm going to be playing an
narrative
actual real
thing.
game later on with Opie, a pro gamer.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah, it is
Minecraft
Monday.
Monday?
I'm going to be playing later on Monday, so later on tonight, because she's free tonight. So yeah,
I'm hoping to hop in and continue my quest in Once Upon a Katamari.
Oh, how about that? Yes, we could. Yeah,
I
yes.
love me some Katamari. It's everything from the music to the gameplay loop, to the degrading king father figure.
You know,
It's
last we played, you were playing because you went with
Injustice.
vacation. Yes,
Injustice.
You should
2.
crack that out. Injustice 2.
I do. I got
We should crack that
yeah.
out. Fridays.
All right, I
maybe.
really got to go, so
All right, bye.
I'll hop in later. If
All
you're
right,
around.
bye. All right, where were we, everyone? Where were we? Oh, okay, we're here. Dr. Twain, you're a scientist. Your stock and trade is in the facts, ain't it? So let's leave fault out of this for now. You gotta be my scientist here and stick with what we know.
Very well. Yes. The genesis of Lord Luridus was in the actions and choices I took. Are you quite satisfied?
Doc, we ain't here for my satisfaction. Do you really think that?
Well, the fact that I am upset right now certainly lends credence to the idea that you are trying to shame me.
The doctor is presuming your thoughts based on his own feelings.
Oh, emotional reasoning.
Rather unscientific approach, wouldn't you say, Samuel?
Yeah, very true.
Well, the fact that
Let's go back to the science, Doc. Can you say with all confidence that I'm trying to shame you? No, I cannot. You can't read my mind, Doc. Or at least far as I know you can. But if you could, you'd know what'd make me real satisfied is helping you out. I get that you're upset. This is tough stuff to face. But that don't make me a bad guy for talking about it.
That's true.
I'm here to help you face it. I won't lie to you, Doc. The people that Lord Luridus has hurt probably would have a bone to pick with you. But I ain't here to punish nobody.
But I ain't here to punish nobody.
Well, that ain't the way to help you. In this room, we're working together.
Oh.
You're the hard work, and I'm just giving you support. Catch my drift, partner?
All right, cat problems.
And so you do me even greater shame through kindness. I cannot win. Perhaps I should simply let that beast, Lord Luridus, have his way with me.
Come on now, Doc. You're jumping right to doom there. There's so many ways this therapy thing could go for you. It ain't we destroy Lord Luridus or Lord Luridus wins. Jumping right to catastrophe just ain't realistic. Already you're fighting him by being here. That means there's definitely something in the middle. And working together, we'll make things better. Maybe not completely better. This work ain't never done.
It ain't never done. Therapy is a never-ending battle, and I'll say it till the day I die. I don't understand, and someone please help me understand those people who come out of therapy and they go, wow, I talked about therapists and I feel great. It's fantastic. I don't know what the fuck kind of therapy they're doing. God bless them. God bless their lives. Because when I leave my fucking therapist, when I leave my shrink, I feel like I've been hit by a fucking Mack truck every fucking time. Every fucking time.
Of course, I am forgetting myself. I'm not usually prone to extremes. I shall attempt to be more mindful.
I ain't expecting you to be perfect, Doc. And I don't want you to expect perfection from yourself either. What I'm asking you for is self-compassion.
Buddhism!
That ain't erasing blame. It's just approaching yourself from a place of understanding. That's a scientific method, ain't it?
I doubt many in the scientific community would agree with such a statement, but I believe I understand the thrust of it. We cannot address facts if we mask them in emotionality.
Yes.
That's exactly it, Doc.
That's right.
Better myself.
Indeed. Thus my attempt to synthesize the thought properly.
Well, thank the dark powers that made us. Someone in here's the smart one.
Very well. We shall take a strategic, scientifically sound approach. We will agree upon facts, develop hypotheses, test and validate.
We can do that. That's cognitive behavioral therapy.
If I rely on the science, I will never be wrong.
Well, sounds good to me, compadre. Let's start assembling them facts.
Well,
Can I ask you some
technically,
questions,
if you
Doc?
rely on the evidence, you won't be wrong. Science is just a word. But I understand what he means.
You may. Let us begin.
All right, so you told me that the thing that makes your plasma addicting is how good it makes you feel when you wake up from it. From your scientific perspective, what makes it feel good?
From a chemical perspective, good feelings, or positive emotions, are the result of neurotransmitter action.
Dopamine! I wish I had some of that. Anybody got any dopamine to spare?
Considering the specific emotions felt in the immediate moment are contentment and satisfaction, it is certain that I am experiencing an oxytocin and dopamine release.
Ah, oxytocin too.
It is a primal limbic response. In laboratory settings, we observe a constant drive in animals towards stimulating the release of amygdala-receptive neurotransmitters.
Yes, the pleasure that he's saying the pleasure principle in all living creatures. Hello, how you doing, Troubled Phantom? How you doing? Hello. What's new? I'm just helping some vampires out. How are you doing today? I'm just helping some vampires with some CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. It's been doing really good for me too.
I did not come here to teach, but so be it. Ask your questions.
What's the limbic system do?
The limbic system functions as the emotional center of the brain, responsible for emotional responses such as joy, fear, and anger.
Yeah, man. If you really start digging deep, you can
Troubled
really
Phantom, welcome back,
kind of
Mortal.
lose your
My little
sense
wolf
of. I
has
mean, it doesn't
missed
really
your
matter
chaos.
one way or
Daniel,
another.
escucha
There's a bunch
mi
of. There's a bunch of.
ronroneo.
It's almost at this point where, because I read a lot, because I'm a geek. It's almost like we're at a point where the philosophers. I mean, we've probably been here a long time, but in my mind, where the philosophers debating free will and the neuroscientists have kind of come and touched each other, where we're actually going, wait, maybe we don't have any free will. Maybe we don't. Maybe it's all chemical responses that are already acting before we even realize we're doing anything. It doesn't really matter to us. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter because we can't do a thing about it. But, I mean, at this point, where the philosophy and science are touching.
So it's like the part of my brain deciding if I should be scared of a rattlesnake.
Yep.
Or happy about a belly
The
full of-
lizard brain.
Precisely.
Yes.
It plays a crucial role in forming memories and making decisions based on emotional experiences. Often called the lizard brain.
Ah! Oh, bam!
Indicating
Bam! One for me!
Stimulating survival instincts.
I've been called lizard brain before, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a compliment.
I called it!
What's this about neurotransmitters?
Neurotransmitters are chemical messengers that neurons use to communicate with each other. For example, social bonding reliably triggers a release of
Oxytocin.
creating a sense of security and attachment.
X releases a bunch of oxytocin. So people who take X, and funny, ecstasy, before it was a party drug, they used to use it in couples therapy in the 70s. And it increases bonding. And then they found out, though, if you use too much of it, it creates it creates bigotry. It creates paranoia. You become bonded to your group at the expense of everybody else. Yeah, it increases sex drive, too. Yes. People who take X, it's like they say they're borrowing happiness from the next Tuesday. So don't do it. It's bad, kids. It's not good for you.
So, if I'm reading you right, when I'm feeling all snug after a good feed, is them oxytocin neurotransmitters doing their thing?
Yep.
Exactly. This process is an integral part of our brain's reward system, encouraging behaviors that are perceived as beneficial for our survival and well-being.
Which includes eating, sleeping, having sex, and other things that propagate our species. So you could say we don't have any free will. That all we are designed to do is, by our DNA, propagate our DNA.
So, survival feels good.
Troubled phantom, careful mortal.
But if you think about it, if survival didn't feel good, we wouldn't be around to talk about it.
Yes, though I would not publish such a statement in an academic paper.
Why? I mean, it has been published in a scientific paper several times.
So what's all this stuff really mean in the end, Doc? Why's this neurotransmitter stuff even matter?
An intriguing question. Naturally, emotion does not have a practical evolutionary application on its own.
Fuck, it doesn't. It absolutely does.
However, these emotions signal to the reptilian brain whether or not we are under threat.
That's how it does.
Oh, well, dang, now I think we're getting somewhere. I think the answer's right in front of us.
And social creatures have developed... Social creatures, very interesting. We among them, you can tell that I read way too much. Social creatures have attached feelings and emotions to symbology, aka words or gestures that communicate and further the social structure. So guess what? Sticks and stones hurt, and so do words!
Oh? And what is it that your rooting, tooting brain can synthesize that mine cannot?
You don't feel safe on your own. Taking that plasma forces you to get that neurotransmitter hit.
Yep.
An intriguing theory. However, evidence stands against it. Like it or not, I am a vampire. The only thing that may threaten me is the sun or a more powerful vampire. I should not be experiencing feelings of mortal danger. I am not immortal. Logically, I should know such a thing is ridiculous.
There's them should statements again, Doc. It doesn't matter what logic says. You still got that part of your brain that says it's in danger, and that part doesn't care about logic.
That's very true.
An astute point, and an inconvenient one. That we should be saddled with such vestigial, primal concerns is most unfortunate.
Hey man, people are afraid. People are still afraid of spiders and snakes and things like that for damn. I mean, that's built into our bios.
Can't avoid the fact that we still got them human.
Afraid of the dark.
At least we don't gotta poop, huh?
At least we don't gotta poop. Yes, vampires don't have to poop.
Oh dear, and you are doing so well.
Ah!
To fear from you.
It's true though. We're still animals, partner. We gotta
The night
satisfy
calls
the
for loyalty. Subscribe if you dare to keep my little wolf safe from the shadows.
We have animal needs, fears, and
She's-
emotions. What possible use do they have? It is such a disappointing notion, however, to think that we cannot transcend our reptilian brain, even when we are beyond.
Roman names change, but hunger never does. Daniel knows what I mean.
Is that your reptilian brain doesn't feel safe?
Which is absolutely ridiculous, but I must admit that it is somehow true.
We get it! We made a breakthrough!
What a devastating revelation. Dr. Drain, for all his scientific achievement, is just an emotional little laboratory rat who bases all his decisions in fear.
Doc, I want to go back to one of them things I was telling you about in our first session. and that's self-compassion. Let's say you had some vampire apprentice, a scientist like you, who didn't know nothing like what you know, and said they were down on themselves for all the reasons you are.
Okay.
What would you say to them? Well, I would explain that progress is non-linear. The scientific method, in fact, celebrates failure. That which does not conform to theory still informs theory. Any chance you could put the scientist away and talk to their human side?
Could you talk to their human side?
Well, I suppose I would say that it is fine, that all things are temporary, and the universe does not care to condemn them. So how can we get you to say them things to yourself, Doc?
Yeah, no shit, right?
My situation is not the same. I
No!
was trained in the age of discovery. I bear the responsibility for that age.
Oh, you sound...
What if this project of mine, to create the blood that will sustain the world, is not what I am here for? Then what is my purpose?
Ah, there you go.
Well, let me ask you. What's the purpose of a gopher? Rodentia geomedy. Rodents endemic to North America, known for their tunneling ability and as agricultural pests. I believe they are the prey of owls, snakes, and coyotes, and are omnivorous themselves, consuming vegetables, insects, and small mammals.
Yeah, you haven't answered the question, bro.
I wasn't expecting you to be so thorough. I don't think I knew half that stuff.
Yeah, but he didn't answer the question.
I have come to learn nearly everything there is to know about mammalian biology as a result of my research. Please get to the point.
You didn't answer the question!
I think I forgot what it was now.
Ugh.
That is not encouraging. Hold on a sec, I think I've got it.
He's like a gopher.
Well, see, you're kind of like a gopher.
You are.
Hey, now, pray tell, how am I like a gopher? Well, you live underground.
Oh, God.
You're real alert all the time. And that's it. Science.
Oh, God.
Hold on, I think I remember now.
Gophers are...
Gophers have a purpose. Driving people crazy, that's what. Used to wreak havoc on the farmland back in Missouri. Absolutely
Troubled
ridiculous,
phantom mortals
but it's
always
not
crave
that
answers.
purpose.
Dare
It's
to
an
ask me
ill-informed
anything tonight?
anthropocentric
Daniel
philosophy
enjoys
defined
when you
and
stir the
subscribed to
darkness.
entirely by said anthropocentrists. I didn't know bugs could do that. Anthropocentrists, not arthropods. Humans.
Yeah.
Homo sapiens. I am saying that you have created a purpose for the gopher that the gopher is entirely unaware.
Yeah, there you go. And you've done the same thing. We have no purpose. Human beings have no purpose. Our purpose is the same as a gopher.
So, who made your purpose, Dr. Drain?
Bam!
What? Well, I did, I suppose. So
That's
you-
right.
you
The
can-
only purpose, existentialism 101. The only purpose is the purpose we give ourselves. That's why I'm not a nihilist. I'm not a doom and gloom guy. I was at a time, because weren't we all when we were young people? But I mean, if ultimately the universe is chaos and has no meaning, then the meaning is the one I give it. I give it the meaning.
But how could I change my purpose? I have always been a scientist. So that's what I am. All right, Will. Let's take that scientific approach and try to figure out who the man behind the scientist is.
You can't separate yourself from your career. I know that too, man. I'm retired. I know that life too. I know this guy too well.
If we look at the behavior of our subject, myself, we can infer a few things. If we examine my behavior, one can draw comparison to a threatened higher-thinking mammal. I spend much time in ensuring personal safety and security. What about your more peaceful moments? What do they look like? I believe these feelings are only medically induced through my special plasma. However, Dr. Drain appears to be at rest when he is full and satisfied. And your synthetic blood doesn't do that for you. I am forced to admit that at present, it does not.
Ah, so the blood doesn't really... Ah, I got it.
What do you think of drinking something a little more fresh and human? I will not.
Troubled phantom beauty is a weapon. Mine was forged in centuries of obsession. You have good taste.
About my person.
I don't know. No.
Once again, Dr. Drain absolves himself.
Oh, blaming.
Actions.
Oh, blaming. Oh, blaming.
Not. Doc, you're blaming Lord Luridus for something common to all vampires, including yourself. We need blood. That's just how it is. Ain't Lord Luridus's fault. Now, I know you ain't comfortable with that need, but you can't offload everything you ain't happy with onto Lord Luridus. That just makes him worse.
DID that's DID to a fault.
You have not been listening to me.
I don't like these. I don't like these memories. I don't like these emotions. So I'm just gonna offload it to somebody else. It's a survival technique.
I didn't say that.
I mean, aren't they all survival techniques? We go into therapy because we've built up these survival techniques that were good once, but at this point now they're fucking with our ability to have a creative and fulfilling life. That's why we go to therapy. That's why therapy is good for everybody. Just to have an oracle, if you will, just to have some sort of self-reflection.
Well, what if you indulge Lord Luridus once in a while? Maybe you could keep him from coming out.
Do you not understand what I have been working toward for the last 400 years? I will finally be able to transcend this thing that I am. I shall be a parasite no more.
You don't want to. He doesn't want to be a vampire.
Come on, Dr. Drain. You're a scientist. You know mankind ain't got that kind of control over nature. Ain't you ever seen that movie where they bring back the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
The film was scientific drivel. Its simplistic understanding of DNA should have alienated its audience immediately. But then, who can guess with Americans?
It was a good story, though. And in the end, it wasn't a story about DNA. It was a story about controlling nature, which I'm sure you know ain't never worked.
Your argument does not hold weight when your source of truth is a fantasy film.
Oh, come on, dude.
Dr. Drain, we
That's
really
a dodge.
about some kind of middle path here. Back home, we tried the whole abstinence thing a few times, and it didn't go too well.
Yep.
We tried to stop drinking, and that just made people only do bad drinking. We tried telling teenagers sex was evil, and that just made them want it even more while they
Yeah.
themselves.
Yep.
What if you just tried to do some of them things Lord Luridus does? Just don't do them the way he does.
I find the idea utterly repellent.
Yeah, but then you go and take that plasma, and Lord Luridus makes the decisions. We don't want that, right?
Fine. Fine. I'll drink
So
some
then
blood.
I should try to break down. Oh, that's interesting.
But I warn you, Sam, the price of failure is most dear. If I should lose my humanity, all of humanity will lose.
That is. Wow.
Doc, you really can't be putting the weight of the world on your shoulders. That ain't something you can control, compadre. Now, I know you're a capable fella, but the world is gonna turn with or without you.
You think so? I can't imagine someone with my highly rational mind feeling so strongly if my prediction weren't firmly rooted in fact.
That's another. Ah, fuck.
Dr. Drain appears to be thinking with his feelings again.
Ah, fuck. I'm always bad at that
You
one.
think so? I can't imagine someone with my highly rational mind feeling so strongly if my prediction weren't firmly rooted in fact.
That's your feelings determining what the future's gonna
Bam!
be, compadre.
Thought a distortion within a distortion.
Let's get that scientist back in here, huh? I know Dr. Drain's not gonna let his emotions tell him the future.
Well said, Sam. Forgive my theatricality.
Believe me, you don't know just how theatrical some people can be. It all seems real heavy right now. Just show yourself.
That's a joke because I'm also a therapist to a guy who was who is an actor during the time of Shakespeare.
We need to go back to this thing I brought up before. You're a smart fella, Dr. Drain, but sometimes you're forgetting vampire commonality. We've all felt like the world was ending or that we're awful monsters. But them feelings are our perceptions alone.
Yes, I'm aware. Perhaps I've been a little too human in my foibles. However, you forget my training in history. I am not an average vampire. I was trained by the great Professor William Harvey. I have had 4 centuries to unlock the secrets of animal biology. I have a duty to humanity and to my own legacy. A duty I should not fail in. Otherwise,
hold your horses there. Amelia.
Yeah, there you go.
You've got a duty to humanity? Well, that ain't scientific at all.
Yeah.
It ain't just anthropocentric. It's Dr. Drain-centric.
Yeah, bam!
Anything. Remember when we first started talking, I told you about them should statements? That's what you're doing, compadre. Just remember that them shoulds are yours.
Yes.
Put the burden on yourself, bro.
To you, Sam. I invoke the same delusions over and over again.
That's the whole, well, that's what we do.
Hey, come on, Doc. You should be proud of yourself. You know what the difference is between you and vampires who never improve themselves?
You're in therapy.
You're here.
Yeah.
You've made a commitment to getting your head on straight. And you're getting there, my friend. Already you're making some big changes and investing in yourself. I can see it. So let's cut Dr. Drain a break. How about it, amigo? He doesn't need the weight of the world on him. There's only one thing he should do, and that's have a little understanding and empathy for himself. You get me?
Yes, I get you. Very well. I shall try to keep a clear head. And I will arrange to drink some real blood. There's plenty of it in the lab. I shall just liberate some of it.
Good man. We'll talk about how it's gone next month, all right?
Next month, man. I have to meet my treatment team every week. Fuck! Next month! Give me a month!
Indeed. Until then, Sam. And thank you for your patience.
That's because I'm batshit crazy, folks.
Thank me by being patient with yourself.
All the same, you have my thanks. I shall see you in a few weeks then. Farewell.
Well done indeed, Samuel.
How about that?
We are starting to see a new version of the good doctor in the making.
Yeah, we're making progress.
I hope you're right, boss. That fella's awful hard on himself.
That is normal, my friend. Being a vampire takes a lot of self-acceptance. He is only taking his first steps in discovering this.
Yeah, fair enough. It took other people forgiving me for me to forgive myself.
Yeah.
And now you pass on this gift of compassion to Dr. Drain. Now, Samuel, the evening is still young. See what the night has to offer downstairs.
That sounds good, Andy.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Now I'm gonna see if I can work on myself a little bit here.
I always come out of the doc sessions feeling dumber than ever.
Why? You did great, Sam.
Check in with Crimson. She's always got some bartender's wisdom to share.
Crimson is Andy's girlfriend. She's not a vampire, though.
Howdy, Crimson. Looks like a nice crowd tonight.
They're always a nice crowd, cowboy. We like to maintain an asshole-free zone.
Man, come to America. We're not in America. We're in, I think we're in London or Berlin. I think we're in Berlin.
I'll try not to be an asshole then.
I'm not worried about you, cowboy. You had a session tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, with the doctor fella. We had a hard talk about what being a vampire means. He's having a hard time coming to terms with it, even after 400 years.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm a vegetarian, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I want me to eat people?
How do you think it went with him?
Pretty well.
I think we're finally getting somewhere, actually. It's funny. A lot of vampires forget they're human, but he keeps forgetting he's a vampire. But just like we can't opt out of being human, we can't opt out of being vampires either.
Must have been a hard talk, cowboy. I sometimes wonder what I am. Staying the same age, drinking Andy's blood to live. Don't get me wrong, I like not being dead, but I still feel like I'm living on borrowed time.
Is this a good time to ask why you don't just join the dark side? It ain't that bad being dead.
I'm just not sure what I'd do with forever.
Forever's a long time.
Eternity's a long time.
Yeah, I think a lot of us vampires can't answer that question either. And I don't think there's one answer anyway.
There you go. So I guess I'll keep putting off the question.
But nobody's rushing you, Crimson.
Like, can they walk around under a red sun? I mean, forever is a long time, right? I mean, billions of years.
You think I'd let anyone? But thanks for listening.
What happens when all the mammals go extinct?
There's a new fella in the kink room who's very interested to meet you.
Oh my.
I guess I'll go be social then. Thanks, Crimson. Wait a sec, that ain't...
Greetings, my child.
Who's that?
Keep your distance, amigo. I know our kind ain't had good history, but I ain't in the mood for an exorcism or nothing.
My child of the dark. If I were to exorcise you, nothing would be left when I was done. Only the good Lord is free of sin. We are all children of darkness.
Is that Matt Mercer? That sounds like Matt Mercer. Yeah, I think that's Matt. It sounds like Matt Mercer.
Is rare. Daniel's chaos always draws the best souls back into my web.
I know my scripture, my son. However, I am by scripture and dark metal ordained.
Nice.
Any church of man.
Nice. Hey, okay. God bless.
So, you're some kind of freelance priest?
Yes, I suppose I am. It is the only way I can give succor to those who need it most.
Interesting.
So I gotta ask, seeing as we're in a kink room, what kind of sucker are we talking about?
Ah!
I follow in the path of the Lord. I share my body, and I share my blood.
Ah, so he's human.
Ain't this a little blasphemous for your kind?
To whom, my child? God is in everything, including you, sweet vampire. Can God blaspheme against himself?
Oh man, this is deep. I dig this. This is deep.
I merely wish to give comfort to those who live in darkness. And so I choose to live in darkness with them.
You know, all right, not to pat myself on the back, but I'm writing a bunch of stuff. I'm writing a bunch of stuff. Like, you know, I went to TwitchCon, and they start talking about how being a variety. Hey, if any of the VTubers are out there or want this wisdom that I will impart to you that I got from TwitchCon, do not say you're a variety streamer, because a variety streamer is dead to the algorithm because everybody uses it. It's static. It means nothing. So Dan 3.0 is a storyteller. He's not a variety streamer, and he is Dan 3.0, my soft reboot, is going to be a half-breed between Fae and human, not a changeling. There's a difference. I don't want to be geek about it, but there's a difference. So I started writing my lore because they want you to be your channel, your brand. And a lot of this stuff is new to me because I wasn't a theater kid. I hung around with them in law school, but I wasn't a theater kid. So I guess it's like method acting if you were a theater kid. So I started doing lore, and I've been writing. I wrote a novel. I haven't written a novel since 20. I haven't written a novel and had it done since Amazon was still doing books. Okay, so in my world, long story short, in my world, like the religion has the whole vampires and a religion thing. They don't. Yeah, so this is shocking to me. This is serendipitous to me.
Come, my son. I shall give succor to you.
Well, all right. Maybe if you stop calling it that.
Oh, Blue Vein.
My son, I do not wish to meet the Lord already.
Oh.
Oh, shucks. I wasn't trying to kill you.
Shit. There we go. Hit the Blue Vein. Hit the Blue Vein.
Thou shalt not want, my son. Are you comforted?
Yeah, I guess I am.
That is really interesting. Man, I may just steal that. That is so good. I may steal that. Yeah, hey, you know, hey, don't point fingers at me, but you know, hey, you know, what do they say? You know, good writers borrow and great ones steal. I may just steal this. Oh, you are too kind. I would love for you to be. All right, honey, you've volunteered to be a beta reader. I will pay you for that. You're not going to do it for free. It would be an honor. All right, that's cool. That is so cool.
I seek only the Lord in everything, as do we all, whether we know it or not.
You ain't wrong, I suppose. Hey, a little awkward, but what's your name, fella?
Oh, well, thank you so much. Oh my God, I feel like the belle of the ball. Just DM me.
I am Kieran. It means little dark one.
So I am hoping, you know, I know it's the holidays and I've got some bullshit I have to deal with that I won't keep harping about. But when I get past all that, and I know I will, Dan 3.0 is coming. Hollow, my dear friend, is doing my soft reboot because I'm not going to change the name because that's ridiculous. And Dan Tansky will live on because he was in my first book and I am fond of the name. It means something to me. So I think my rebrand is going to be late January, February. So yeah, next year.
Well, Kieran, I'm Sam, and I appreciate the blood, but I'm gonna turn in.
And so I hope the book will be out next year. I'd like to. Here's what I'd like to do. Honestly, I'd like to do it and give the proceeds to, because I'm a huge fan. I'd like to give the proceeds to the Trevor Project. I would. Because I was around when that stuff happened, and I think now more than ever, we need those groups. So yeah. And my first book, I only made about $30 off of it. I only made about $30 off of it. So how about I keep $30 off of it to buy myself a pizza?
Weaving magic into every
How about
page.
I keep $30 to buy myself a pizza?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Deep dish, damn it! I live in Chicago.
A fine evening to you, Samuel. Are you ready for tonight's session with Senora Deste?
Oh, Senora is rough. I wish Lily was here. Hold on, I'm gonna text Lily. Hold on. I'm gonna text Lily. Lily likes Senora. I'm giving therapy to the Italian woman. She's even harder. He was around during Leonardo da Vinci's time.
My little wolf, these ads are the blood that keeps our pack alive. Subscribe and feed his magic.
Remember, though, that the road to
Troubled
inner
phantom
peace is
beauty,
not a straight
sharpened
line.
by centuries, dangerous as any
I like to
blade.
say I didn't make my path. Nature did.
Samuel, you have the makings of a poet.
Oh, I meant it more literally. When I was walking in the woods, I just walked where the land led me.
But you see, this is a wonderful metaphor. If there is a valley between two mountains, that is the path nature takes us on. We often choose to climb the mountain instead when the easier path is made for us. Your experience guides your intuition more than you might expect, my friend.
Guess it's that peasant wisdom the Senora mentions.
I'm shouting you out again because I like your little avatar.
Be careful with the labeling, my friend.
I didn't mean it in a bad way. I ain't ashamed of being a peasant. I'm just folks, as we like to say.
I can see why the Senora has become quite fond of you. Are you prepared for your session with her?
Yeah, I think with our progress, there might be some other distortions to focus on. Let me think.
Oh man, she's got a lot of emotional reasoning. She's got a lot of she's got a lot of blaming. She's got a lot of should statements. Always right. Oh yeah. A lot of overgeneralization. I can't do that one. Mind reading. She's got a lot of labeling. She does. She is angry at the world. I personally think she's angry at the world because she became a vampire very late in life.
The people of your country have so many colorful phrases having to do with firearms. I do not understand the obsession.
Yeah, neither do I. Fuck.
I can't explain it neither.
Yeah.
I shall leave you alone with the Senora, Samuel.
Howdy, Senora. Good to see you tonight.
You are looking forward to seeing me?
Well, sure I was. You're an interesting person, Senora. It's a privilege to get to know you.
I suppose you have learned something of manners yourself.
Jesus Christ.
I thought a lot about the things we talked about last time, you know.
Oh, yeah? What about exactly?
About how foolish I was for wasting my time for so long fighting against reality.
Okay. No.
A woman so learned and accomplished was probably never ineffective or foolish, don't you think, Samuel?
Oh, she's labeling herself.
Senora, what's calling yourself foolish doing for you? You're a principled lady. That ain't foolishness.
What else do you call a woman who forever fights with reality?
If I want to be literal, I'd call her a fighter.
Yeah.
It's better label than fool.
Oh, perhaps it is my despair speaking. Would that I had listened to the simpletons in my life earlier.
Labeling.
Maybe you can start by not calling them simpletons.
I meant it as a compliment. I wish I could be a simpleton.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that.
I mean what I say. Look at me, with my grand plans, my status, my dynasty, and all the pain that they have brought me. Who is the true fool, me or the simpleton?
Well, what if we're not fools or simpletons? What if we're just people being people? There's a lot of room between worms and gods, Senora.
That's true.
Again, you prove your
Well, I'm glad you've been doing some thinking. You were putting so much pressure on yourself to be the one keeping your family going. I can tell how much it was weighing on you.
I spent so long trying to fix them, trying to transform them into something that they were not.
Can't do it.
May I talk to you about my ex-husband, Sam?
Of course you can.
That's why we're here.
He hurt me deeply, in so very many ways. He was the start of all my delusions because I thought I could fix him. I thought Frankie was the way he was because I was not an ideal wife. That perhaps he would have been faithful if I had been as beautiful or fertile as a Medici. I know I have been arguing with reality, as you have said, but the idea of a fruitful marriage, sanctified by God, this was the only reality I had.
That's a bit. Well, I mean, you are a product of your time. I mean, women were. God damn. I mean, it's terrifying how. I mean, just because I got a dick, right? It's terrifying. And I'm not glazing. It's just, I'm talking reality, right? I'm not being, I'm just talking reality. And I have DID, so, you know, there are women in me. Just how women, until, like, if you think about how long we've been here, just a speck of time that you women were treated like humans, along with everybody else who's human, you know.
But that reality did not match with mine. God could not have blessed both our marriage and riddled Frankie's penis with French diseases.
French diseases?
We used to call syphilis the malfrance.
Yeah.
Diseases don't belong to any nationality. You sound like a certain politician from back home.
Don't insult me. Have I not suffered enough with my husband's disgusting malady? It was a painful lie to live. I could only conclude from my sorrow that God was testing me. Endlessly.
Again, Senora, going back to where we started. You were you, and Frankie was Frankie. Your sorrow was natural. If you mix fire and gunpowder, there's always going to be an explosion. And it ain't God or fate that's causing it.
I suppose it is true. I was merely unlucky enough to be an eligible duchess to a most ineligible duke.
I think this just needs a little reframing. I know you were dealt a rough hand, but doesn't necessarily mean you were being tested. Sometimes we just gotta make do with the hand we got.
Yeah.
What I'm suggesting is that then and now, a radical acceptance approach could have helped you.
What do you mean?
You could have become a nun. You could have had a secret arrangement. You could have. Oh man, back then. Yeah.
You could have become a nun, right? That would have been a way out of your situation.
Sam, you know me better than most at this point. Could I have been a nun?
Well, I guess you could have been the queen of the nuns.
That was not an available position.
See, I thought it would be.
Maybe it wouldn't have worked out.
Woman, get thyself to a nunnery. I mean, there wasn't a lot of a secret arrangement.
Some sort of secret arrangement. That was pretty common back then, right?
Oh, we did have a secret arrangement. The arrangement was that he kept secrets from me and I pretended not to know about them.
Ah! Your lies aren't lying. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's cognitive behavioral therapy. Get your mind out of the gutter, my friend. Love you, brother. Love you.
Had you ever considered talking about it?
I could not. You do not know what it was like back then. A woman, even one such as I, was always subject to her husband.
Hey, Lily, how you doing?
Hi. I wasn't. I got a text message. You said I'm giving therapy to the Italian.
Yep.
The Italian lady. And then I remember the Italian lady.
I am not, well, maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little clickbaiting. Hey, man, I'm a tiny streamer. I got a half-naked woman vampire next to me. What do you want from me, Space? What do you want from me? Why do you think Luna's here? What do you want from me? Why do you think I got Luna? Come on, man, I can use all the help I can get. By the way, did you all know, for just a pittance, Dan has his own body pillow now.
That's right.
I'm a real streamer, everybody.
You too can have your very own old man.
Hey, she's half naked according to Twitch terms. She's half naked. According to Twitch, she's half naked. Oh, Lily, you missed. I was talking to your boyfriend too. That you had to go sit in the corner. He was the first up. He was the first up today.
Not him.
Yeah. He was the doctor though. He didn't turn into the bad boy you love. He was the doctor this time. He didn't turn into the bad boy.
I woke up and I'm already going to timeout.
No, he's gone. No, he's gone. You've got your Italian. You've got your Italian lady, Isabella.
I love her. I'm trying to get out of bed. I'm tired.
Dude, that's fucking epic. Do it. I can tell. DM me. I'll tell you. It was a bit.
Tastes sweeter
Space.
than
It was.
sin.
I
He
committed
lures
to the
even
bit. I
monsters
said
from
if
their
I made
lairs.
500 followers, I'd get a body pillow like the real streamers, like the real life VTubers. And we made 500, and I got a pillow. I committed to the
You
bit.
can buy
DM
one
me.
if you want, Space.
Yeah,
For
you can get one.
$75. You too can have your luxury own body pillow.
You can give me cognitive behavioral therapy if you'd wish. Just don't let Gary see. He'll don't let Gary see.
You must understand, I only have my significant power by playing these societal games.
I guarantee you that there is no other body pillow in the world with a CPAP machine and a ghost. I guarantee you, I am the only one with a CPAP machine and a ghost.
But damn, but be wary of it. They're the hose to dance CPAP machine.
Yeah, don't crank the hose, please. Don't crank the hose, whatever you do. It'll start beeping. It'll start beeping, trust me.
But he knew you were aware of his indiscretions, didn't he?
So basically, she's talking about her ex-husband, how he was full of infidelity and he got STDs back then.
It was hard to deny when he approached me with that.
Oh.
See?
Her husband's a
That rotten
bastard.
thing between his legs. That rotten falling thing between his legs.
Oh no.
You know what? In all honesty, I don't have one anymore. I lost a ton of weight, and they took out my tonsils, so I don't need it anymore. So it worked out. It worked out okay. But for the body pillow, I thought it would be appropriate. So yeah, I thought it would be appropriate.
It has a song about a CPAP machine.
That's right. And space. If you go to TikTok, for some reason, my CPAP machine song, my stupid CPAP machine song, exploded, and I don't know why. I think it's got the most views. I don't know why. I got no fucking idea why.
So why not bring the issue out in the
I'm trying to get out of bed, but it's too warm.
Oh, I got you. Fuck yeah, let's go. We can make CPAP demon hunters. Yes.
CPAP demon hunter.
We're dancing around with a cord and we're holding the CPAP. And how do we do it? We gotta sing through our fucking masks. It's like the full it's like the full Monty, but with CPAP machines.
I don't think you could. You'd have to lip sync, because if you try to sing with the CPAP machine on, you just open your mouth and go.
I know. Hey, don't pretend they don't lip sync. They all, yeah, we'll all sound like Bane. Shift to the right, move to the beat, up and down, move your feet.
I think Dan would be really good in a fight. He has his little CPAP mask on. He's very oxygenated.
Yeah, that's right. I'm oxygenated.
The only point, though, is your host, so you gotta protect it.
You sound like Bane. Fuck it, that's the Xers. That's the goddamn Generation Xers spirit animal. Fuck it. You, what was that? You merely embraced the dark. I was born into it. Gen X life, baby!
Perhaps it is pointless to tread over the past again and again. What has happened has happened. It has been nearly 5 centuries. I should not let the past haunt me so.
Oh, there you go. Should statement.
It's a hard thing, Senora. But no matter how old we get, the stuff that happened to us when we were alive is the stuff that makes us who we are.
It's so warm every time.
That's okay, Lily. You sound like you're in bed. That's all right. Is it cold over there?
It is cold.
Yeah, I figured. We had the it was freezing like a day or two ago, so I figured it would hit the East Coast pretty quick.
Heck, anyone who would have thought that's long dead now.
I ordered some salt and pepper shakers that look like cows off of Etsy because they were cute.
Lily, I can't hear it. Can't understand a damn thing you're saying.
I ordered salt and pepper shakers off of Etsy's because they look like cows.
Oh, nice. Put him when you get them. Put him in the Discord. I got my. I'm getting my Faye Fair pin. I'm getting my Faye Fair pin next week. Yeah. I'll put it in the Discord when I get it. I'm gonna put it on my lapel.
Yeah. I looked on Etsy. Those drop shippers were selling some freaky ass ornaments.
They were. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to put. I don't want to know if I'd put a lot of those Etsy ornaments on my tree. I mean, I could, because I mean, nobody's coming to see it, but,
Man, it was Shrek literally kissing Fiona's ass.
Yeah.
It was, I gotta show you. You got, I'm gonna DM it to you right now. You're gonna laugh so hard. I also sent you the picture of my cute cows. I wanted to buy all the cow salt and pepper shakers because they're so cute. There's one where they look like they're a little annoyed, and I love them.
You're gonna go if you buy all the cows. You know how many cow salt and pepper shakers I've seen in my lifetime. You'd go bankrupt. You go bankrupt.
It's so cute. It's funny because it says vintage trans world cow salt and pepper, and I said trans world.
That's awesome.
I don't know if it's like actually like meant to be like trans. Like of course it's not if they're vintage, but like it says trans world on their little tummies. Dan, they're so beautiful. I love them. I love all of them. And he's playing my favorite vampire lady.
Yes, and guess what? Her husband was shooting blanks. Her husband was shooting blanks.
Because he had a rotten penis.
Yeah.
Or now he.
Oh man, that's terrible.
He's terrible. You're gonna laugh when you see those terrible ornaments. Like one of them is the guy from Up in his underwear.
Next time, finally, I had a boy. My beautiful Federico. He was such a charming child. He would entertain me so with his clownish behavior.
Tell me when you DM it, because I want to take a look at it.
I did DM you.
Oh, I'm gonna take a look. All right, let me take a look.
A picture of my cute salt and pepper shakers I ordered, and I wanted the other two, but like I can only buy one right now, and they're so cute, and I love them.
Oh my God! It's Shrek literally kissing Fiona's ass, and now it's whoa, whoa, whoa! It's whoa.
It's Carl and Ellie, and Carl's sitting on his chair with a smile, and Ellie's
she's got her hair back. Let's just she's got her hair back. Yeah. Woo! These are not your grandma's well, maybe they are your grandma's
and the Grinch looks like he's finished with the milk and is on to the cookie.
Yeah, he really does. God bless. Wow. You gotta put those in Discord, Lily. Oh, your cow shakers are adorable. They're fucking adorable.
I want the ones where they have sassy eyes, but I would spend all my money, so I didn't. And
well, I mean, if that's, I mean, if you want to be the Iron Mouse of instead of the plushies, I mean, I can start sending you cow if you want stuff for your birthday and Christmas. I can start sending you cow salt and pepper shake. If that's what you want to collect, go for it.
I don't know, but I just think they're so cute.
Oh, they're adorable. You gotta put them in Discord. They're adorable. They're absolutely adorable.
Okay,
Absolutely
adorable. I don't know where to post these like fucking god awful Christmas ornaments.
Oh, put them in general. Put them in general. It's the holidays. Why? We have an adult stream. What? Somebody gonna grab their pearls? Somebody gonna grab their pearls?
I'm just gonna put them
my pearl necklace! Oh, I must shield my eyes! Oh no!
Fine, but only because I expressly got your permission.
Mm-hmm. We have an over 18 Discord. What the fuck?
Phantom, he's adorable when he tries so hard not to be. My little wolf always forgets his fangs show when he smiles.
I was making sure that my...
Only you see my fangs, Luna. Only you see my fangs. Whether I want you to see them or not.
Well, sure, let's take a look.
Look at him.
Ah, he's a cute kid. Oh, here, let me stream this for you, Lily.
He could have been a movie star.
Oh, yeah. That's me.
That's her son. That is her son. Remember, back in the day, they did these like pictures. This was pictures. Taking portraits were the pictures of their time.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. All right. Yeah, he's a cute kid.
Admit it. He is the most handsome boy who ever walked this.
I love that.
Yeah, he's got a butt chin. Yeah, chicks love the butt chin.
But your support could keep Daniel's magic alive. Subscribe and feed his fire, my little wolf.
I love her.
All of myself to him, all my guidance, all my wisdom, and all of my love.
I love her.
You are doting on him. Give him some air. How dare they tell me my business? I am Isabella d'Este. I know what is right.
Senora, I'm sure you knew what was best for your son, but ain't it possible that those people might have been able to help you? It's lonely work when you feel like you can't listen to anyone else.
Yes.
Are you telling me how I should have raised my son?
Nope.
I got a better sense of self-preservation than that, Senora.
I
But you gotta admit, this Nosferatu
love
thinking of being
Vampire
always right is
Cowboy and
pretty
I love
exhausting, ain't
her.
it?
Oh, that is true. And as it turned out,
Yeah,
point
you raised a
blank,
little shit, didn't you? You raised a little shit.
it did not matter in the end. Frankie, in his supreme foolishness,
Uh-oh.
managed to get himself captured by the French.
Oh,
He
not good.
ransomed himself out of prison with something more precious than all the gold in Venezia, more valuable than the Pope's seat.
What, he got married?
He sold my son.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh, so your husband sold your son. Oh.
Dang.
Your husband is a bastard.
Senora.
Yeah, he is.
I can't imagine how painful that must have been.
No, you cannot. For you will never be a mother to a son so beautiful, so intelligent, and so pure. But that was not the end of my pain. It was not enough to take my son away.
He married a French woman. He was forced to marry a French woman. Remember, this is back in the day. They did not like each other.
Not content to merely break me, the French, as always, needed to corrupt. They sent my sweet Federico to a den of filth.
Art Deco always felt like humans trying to trap chaos in gold lines.
Oh, God, he
Your
went to
kind's
Paris.
fingerprints everywhere, Daniel. Did you ever leave your mark on those stones?
Oh, God. They sent him to the Vatican. Oh, boy. Young boys at the Vatican, look out. Oh, that's not even new, people. That's not new. That's a tale as old as time. She's right. That's true. No. Listen, my parents sent me to Catholic school not because they're religious, because they were bigots and there were only white kids there. And it's funny because I'm half Mexican. The irony in that is not lost on me. Why do you think I go to therapy? Anyway, yeah, I went to something called seminary school summer, and they told us some of the real history of the Vatican, because only the priest should be in the know about that stuff, and they were trying to come clean, and yeah, there was a lot of fucking going on, and not with women.
The Vatican. Seems like that'd be a pretty boring place for a boy to spend time.
Oh.
This was Rodrigo Borgia's Vatican. It was a city of prostitutes.
It hasn't changed. Hasn't changed.
He was their mayor.
Hasn't changed.
My poor Federico. He was a boy of a certain age. I could not have prepared him for the temptations he encountered.
Boobs and dicks.
When he finally returned to me, he was no longer Isabella d'Este's child. He was the child of Francesco Gonzaga, an experienced whoremonger in his own right.
No?
Isabella's need for perfection caused her to no longer recognize her son. Quite a sad story.
Perfection. Her need. Oh, what do you think that is, Lily? I don't know. Always right? No.
Isabella's need for perfection caused her to no longer.
Her need for perfection.
Emotional reasoning.
Emotional reasoning. I would think so. No, god damn it, I don't know.
Labeling? Or
Quite a sad story, I must say.
labeling?
I don't know.
Labeling?
Labeling? Yeah, labeling.
Your child? You can't think that's true.
That is labeling if you think about it. She's labeling as a whoremonger and stuff.
Maybe he got up to shenanigans out there in the Vatican, but you're only hurting yourself by erasing your influence on him. Now be honest. Did he lose everything you taught him?
No. He still had an appreciation of art, for which he had some taste. And he had some political acumen, I suppose.
Oh, very nice. Acumen. Nobody says that anymore. That's a fun word, acumen. It means to be good at something.
I'm not saying you should forget what happened to your son. That would be pretty unrealistic.
I feel sad because I can't stay for long because I got to see the lady today.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, mine's on Wednesday. Yeah, no, gotcha. And then I got that thing on Friday, so man, a lot of typing this week, Lily. I got a feeling I got another novel in me. So if you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you may be getting a call.
I will do what I can because I love you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Of course. I want to go for. I have to go for now, but thank you so much for letting me be here.
Always, Lily. Take care. I will see you later.
Goodbye. I
Bye.
love you very
Bye.
much.
Love you. Bye.
I followed up with the things I said I would.
Okay. Thanks.
I.
Bye.
Nothing.
He died of syphilis. Wow. Just like his depraved father.
Now do you understand why I prefer the illusion of truth and beauty I try to bring to art? My mother told me when my marriage was young, Isabella, you must pretend that all is as it should be. The truth is dark, but you must maintain.
Ah, she got that from her mom.
I hate to say it, Senora, but I think your mama was spouting a few should statements of her own.
Yeah.
Keeping up that illusion must have been draining.
That is why I tried to create my own illusions. If I depicted love and chastity in their ideal form, I could make that illusion come true.
Girl, Valsy.
Well, Senora.
Nope, you didn't.
If we're strong enough to change the world's morality, it might be you. But I think you know the truth is that you don't have that kind of control.
Nope.
No one does.
No one does.
Then why am I here, Sam? Why are any of us
We just talked about this.
Are we here to eat, sleep, fornicate, and die?
Yes. And make our own destiny. Yes.
I know a few folk who might say that's why we're here.
Yeah.
It's one of them existential questions, ain't it?
And I am an existentialist.
Here's my take, Senora. I think you're here to be you.
Yep.
I certainly hope you have something more intelligent to contribute than that.
No, think about it. Really think hard about it.
I don't really. Here's the thing, Senora. None of us is going to change the world overnight, or even in a millennium of nights. But our being here, being ourselves, swings the pendulum in a whole bunch of unknowable ways.
That is a dark interpretation of reality. Are we truly so powerless?
What I'm saying, Senora, is not that we're powerless. I'm just saying we ain't gonna change the world on our own. Not everyone's gonna buy what we're selling, but some people are gonna get it. People are still out there talking about the art you brought to the world. Maybe fellas like me don't know who you are, and I bet that nasty pope from your time wasn't your biggest fan. But you can't help but be an influence on people. Just not all people. Ain't that so?
I do not know if that is enough for me, Sam.
It have to be.
Well, here's what I think we should do, Senora. All them efforts of yours are always facing outward. How about we spend some time on you?
Yeah, that's a good. Hey, very nice.
What do you mean?
I mean, let's work on the things Isabella D'Este likes. Forget about the rest of the world. What are you putting in your art that's for you and not for anyone else?
Oh, that's really cool.
Is it a little embarrassing?
Hush. If you must know.
Yeah.
It is centaurs. I like centaurs.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Hey, I ain't gonna judge. Sometimes I like horses better than people too.
That's got to be an Easter egg because philosophy centaur is an interpretation of the humans. We are a brain, cognition on an animal body. That was a duality thing from all the way back to Descartes.
Yes, well, they are pleasing to look at.
Now, how about this then? Why don't you pick up a brush and paint yourself up a centaur?
I have not attempted to paint for centuries.
This is just for you, Senora. No expectations. How's that sound?
I cannot believe I revealed this thing to you.
I'm glad you did. I'm a lucky fella. I get to know an Isabella D'Este no one else knows.
Nice.
And no one else will know, or I will make Capiche?
You got a deal, Senora. I'm here to be supportive, that's all. I hope that when you come back next month, we'll be having a nice conversation about you finding your muse.
Yes, perhaps. Very well, Sam. I do not understand your ways, but I cannot deny you have a certain untamed wisdom. I shall attempt to paint a centaur.
Nice.
This is not what I expected from therapy, but I shall do it.
It's art therapy, like what I'm doing now.
I shall see you in 4 weeks then. Arrivederci, Sam.
Arrivederci.
Oh yeah, see you soon, Senora. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Goodbye.
Well, well, Samuel, you never cease to impress. Centaurs.
I don't think you're supposed to know about that, boss.
I am 3,000 years old, my friend. Horse people are somewhere at the very tip of my kinky iceberg.
Ah!
Well, the Señor is pretty embarrassed about it, so I'd appreciate it if you kept it to yourself.
Senora Deste is wise to put her faith in you, Samuel. I will gently remind you that relationships between therapists and clients are highly discouraged.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want that. You don't want none of that.
Oh, come on, Andy. It ain't like that. Senora Deste is just... You're messing with me.
Of course I am. Unless...
All right, you know what? I'm going downstairs. I could use a drink.
Well earned, Samuel. Please, rest in peace.
Nice. We're doing well. We're doing well today. We're doing well.
Poor Senora. That lady's holding on to a lot of anger. Reminds me of myself as a young vampire. Pretty hot in here tonight. I think I'll get some air. Maybe I can get to know Bert a little better.
Oh, Bert. He's a vampire.
How's the crowd tonight? Same old, huh? So, what do you think of Leipzig, Bert? Real fast.
Oh, we're in Leipzig.
Here. Hey, not everyone's into architecture. I get it. So what do you do for fun here? More of a homebody, I guess. Yeah, I'm a little introverted too. Spent 90 years walking in the woods, you know. Yeah, there's nothing I like better than nature. The trees, the plants, the animals. The cities just seem so dead at night.
Well, that's because you haven't been to the interesting places where the cities are never dead.
I can tell I'm interrupted.
Neither is the forest. Nothing's ever dead at night.
Have fun, mate.
Hey, Crimson, how's the crowd?
Hey, cowboy. Bit busy tonight, but how'd your session go?
Pretty well.
No, I think this lady's starting to realize what she can't control, which is a lot. She's still mad as hell about it, but I think we're getting closer to acceptance.
I know how she feels, cowboy. I feel like I wasted years of my life in D.C. trying to make the world a better place. But it sounds like you are making progress to me. She's got time to make her peace. That's what Andy says about you vampires.
Yeah, that's true. We can take 40 years or 400, but that's up to us.
God, 400. Imagine living 400 years. I'd lose my mind.
What's this now?
Blood margarita. Figured a hot-blooded desperado like you.
Hey, you want to hear a stupid joke? Why do men die first? Because we can!
Oh, mighty kind of you, Crimson. I'll let you get back to work and take this up to my coffin for a quiet night.
Night, Sam.
Now let's see, what'll help me reflect on the night? I think there's something Omar Khayyam once wrote that I can look up.
Oh, that's
Or I
cool.
can watch Buster Keaton almost get himself killed a bunch.
Let's watch Buster Keaton. Watch a man abusing himself for fun.
Too bad he didn't become a vampire.
Buster Keaton, baby! Didn't Johnny Depp made a movie where he paralleled Buster Keaton back in the early 90s, I think, or the late 80s? I can't remember the movie, but it's good. I can't read that, you guys. I'm sorry. It's too small for my old man eyes. Buster Keaton was like before the Three Stooges, but the Three Stooges. Everything comes from somewhere. Nothing's original. I got my face right on the screen now. Hold on. My eyeball is literally on the screen. I don't know. I'll test myself by going away to the city and performing great deeds. If I'm not successful, very well. I'll lend you my revolver. God damn, it's like, what the fuck? Here's my gun. I'm going to the city. Here's my gun. What the fuck? Whoa, we almost got blasted by that car. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Some weeks later, the first letter arrived. Oh, God. Oh, this is a little bit better. My darling, I'm now head of a big sanatorium looking after 200 patients. I've got operations to do that you just couldn't imagine. I have my reading glasses on too. God, am I an old man? I've heard a story, and I don't know if this is true or not, and it's not me being a braggart or anything. It's just, you know, I was an attorney. Once you're an attorney, are you always an attorney? Anyway, I read a lot, and I've read that people who read a lot, our vision, we need reading glasses sooner, because that is all about the little muscle in your eye that controls how you read close. So if you read a lot, you use that muscle more and you kill it. It dies faster. Because that's what happens when you need reading glasses. That muscle just gives out. You know, there's a way now. I think I know some people who are taking the meds that they're drops that you won't need reading glasses, which is really cool. It'll protect that muscle. Uh-oh, what's over there? It's a skunk! Why is he bringing the skunk in too? What are you doing with the skunk, dude? Oh, he's telling the dog not to play with the skunk. Why are you bringing the skunk inside? What are you doing? Ah, he gotta change his clothes. He's gotta bury his clothes. All right, we'll stop it there. All right, that's adorable.
That's enough for one night.
That was adorable.
Got the feeling my work's gonna get harder before it gets easier.
God, I should just leave my reading glasses on. Fuck it, I see better with them anyway.
My dear Samuel, greetings. How are you feeling tonight?
Honestly, I'm feeling a little like a horse who's about to be ridden by a big old fella.
Whoa!
I am not certain I comprehend your meaning. Have you met a special someone, my friend?
Ah, no! He means this is a job ahead of him.
No, it ain't that. I mean, I'm feeling a little on edge. Edmund's coming in.
Aha, our actor friend. What about him has you nervous, Samuel?
Because he's a fucking narcissist.
He's just a lot to deal with. I find myself a little drained after our sessions.
Ah, yes, challenging the reality distortion fields of those with narcissistic tendencies.
He is rough, man. He reminds me of somebody I used to know. Play the music. Play the music. Somebody I used to know. Oh, he reminds me of somebody. Oh, ask me why I'm in therapy. Oh.
I know, but if I'm here doing this therapist thing, I should help him one way or another.
Ah, remember your own distortions. You are under no obligation to help Edmund. If helping him drains you, remember that you do not have to aid him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I still want to try, though. I want to see if I can help him.
I shall not stand in your way then. Have you an idea of what distortions he might be exhibiting tonight?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Mine always right. Control fallacy. Blaming. Mind reading. That's all. Yeah. Narcissism 101.
I wish you peace and patience, Samuel. Good luck tonight.
Man, my mom would say that the sky was green, and you better say that that sky was green, or you were going to get your ass kicked, and that's all you're going to get from me today. But if you didn't say the sky was green, you were going to take a beating.
Thanks, Andy.
Why was I not home a lot? Why were you urban exploring at 9 years old, Dan?
To the left and most proudly, my dear boy. Indeed, tonight I sit before you victorious. Thy gentle prodding hath guided me back to the womb of creation.
Oh, God.
Do I want you to spell that out for me?
The stage, good sir.
Oh, good. You should just keep doing Shakespeare, dude.
Humanity is born.
Mi pequeño lobo, your chaos always leaves me hungry for more.
I love you, honey.
Oh, yeah, I guess that must be true. So what are you saying? You nabbed some kind of juicy roll?
Not just any role. Nay, I have been given the opportunity to once again subvert the audience's expectations.
Oh, my.
Though it was thy tender words that cleared the mists of doubt from my mind and reminded me that I belong to the stage, not to the audience.
Last I recall, you were supposed to record yourself and just act for yourself, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Eddie. Tell me all about it. What's been going on?
Do you remember the advice you gave
Yeah.
me when last we met?
I told you to film yourself
Yeah.
doing some acting, right? How'd that go?
I did as you suggested. I set up a camera, and for no one but myself, I became the Dane.
Marmaduke?
Oh, God.
Hamlet,
Hamlet.
I watched the great Edmund Kean inhabit the bard's greatest role once again, and in him I saw humanity pure, naked, and true.
Oh, man, the sad thing is I really like... Man, I'm such a fucking geek. I'm sorry, guys. I like Shakespeare. Dyslexic who likes Shakespeare. Isn't that stupid? I mean, I don't know.
Pornography, albeit far more revealing.
Shakespeare should not be given to high school students. Shakespeare should not be given to high school students. It should not. It destroys it. So many great works should not be given to high schoolers. They should be given modern things, and then in college
Support
you can
Daniel's
expose
Hunt.
yourself to that
Subscribe now
stuff.
before my little wolf's
It
chaos
just doesn't
turns
work,
wild
man.
again.
You just grow to hate it. You
She's
just grow to
wolves
hate
belong to
it.
forests,
I
but
didn't
some of
start
us prefer
enjoying. Well,
candlelight
I'm a
and
little
velvet
different, but
cages.
like a lot of Shakespeare stuff, I didn't enjoy until I was much older. I did like Macbeth, though. I like Macbeth early on. Good. No.
Edmund's belief that he is the center of the world is persistent, isn't it, Samuel?
I don't know.
To pornography, albeit far more revealing.
Is it
That Edmund Kean, I told myself, he and only
Man,
could produce something
I got a block when it comes to this dude. This dude is always hard. There we go.
There, Eddie. You're an incredible actor. Everyone agrees on that. But it's a big world out there, and everyone's got their own experiences. We all got capacity to do incredible things. It's a combination of luck, perseverance, and being in the right place at the right time. You ain't a great actor because you're Edmund Kean. You're a great actor because of the things that made you Edmund Kean.
Hey, Neon, could you do me a favor? DM me. I want to talk about something, if we could. DM me.
You toy with the fates and flirt with
Because I'll forget. Because I have a smooth brain.
It is oft said that an infinite number of monkeys with an infinite number of typewriters.
Hey, that's AI!
Could produce all the works of
That's AI!
But such a thing is infinitely unlikely.
Yeah, if you're that's reading AI stories on YouTube. They're all the fucking same!
If you will, permit me to continue. To watch myself act without an audience was simply rapturous.
Okay.
I was ashamed to admit that I did weep. I wept for the stage, that I deprived it of my greatness on account of my
Jesus.
own misplaced dread. I have been a cream-faced loon, a devout coward, and most religious in it. Why should Edmund Kean fear any audience? You spoke truly. Edmund Keene bared his chest to all the slings and arrows of an unappreciative audience.
Slings and
was
arrows.
surprised when they hit their mark. The Edmund Keene that you see before you is
He's talking about himself in the third person.
may penetrate and so casts aside the cloak of cowardice. To think, I feared mortal directors. I feared the audition and the criticism that would come afterward. I feared the cast list, bereft of Edmund Keene. But to you I give thanks. For can a mortal director know my brilliance? Nay, they're all clay-brained guts and mouldy rogues. Their disrespect for the craft makes fools of them.
This is why narcissism is a personality. Their personality, I can't remember what they're called. Personality, they're not personality traits. They're personality disorders, and they are damn near impossible to treat. They are damn near impossible to treat.
I know in my damned soul that the stage is worse off.
That's like in the BIOS, you know what I'm saying? That's like having to that's in the hardware. That's like having to change the fucking hardware of the BIOS.
Ergo, I did ask myself, Edmund, what is an audition? Is it a trial to overcome? Is a director a god dispensing holy judgment? And I replied, Edmund, do not ask such foolish questions, the answers to which thou knowest well. An audition, my dear boy, is not an opportunity, but an invitation to display the craft before another.
Okay, I mean, sure.
So I told myself, why not act, dear boy? And so I did.
So you did an audition, all right, that's great. Did you have fun with it?
You speak so simply, my friend. Fun does not adequately describe the feeling one has when the muse takes over.
All right, well, that's fair enough. I mean, that is all right. I agree with that. When you have good art and you feel like you're in the zone.
It is an orgasmic experience.
Yeah, well, being an ace, it's probably the closest I get to orgasmic experience. So yeah, okay.
That sounds intense, Eddie.
Yeah. All right. You know what? I agree with you, Edmund.
Oh, but it is freeing. A true actor hides nothing. The director, she told me she had never witnessed such a thing in all her years, few as they were. I am certain that she thought to herself, is this Dionysus reborn?
Oh, God.
Of the fates graced mine eyes with such depth of the human spirit.
So, how do you know she was thinking that, Eddie? She's usually just thinking about how they can put on a good show, right?
Oh, thou sweet babe, how little thou knowest. The poor lady has only seen a parade of mortals cross her door. How could she be prepared for Edmund Keene?
Well, maybe she couldn't be. I'm just saying.
This reminds me, I bet you they took this right from Lestat. I mean, it is funny. I mean, all of these are callbacks to vampire novels and old literary things. But this guy reminds me of, I don't know if you've read Anne Rice or, you know, when Lestat decides he wants to become a rock star.
If you go into this assuming she thinks you're a god reborn, how are you going to work together? You both got your jobs. Hers is putting on the show, and yours is lighting up the stage. Reading her mind ain't letting her speak it.
You must ever play the mirth-destroying ninny, mustn't you? I could not read her mind, I admit it. Art thou satisfied?
It ain't about my satisfaction, Eddie. I'm just making sure you're going into this thing with a clear head.
If you must, but allow me to continue. This time, my friend, I did not have to wait for a cast list at all. You are looking at a leading man once more.
Hey, congratulations, Eddie. That's great. See, I knew you'd get your mojo back if you remembered what made you love the stage in the first place.
See, the thing that makes Eddie dangerous, and the thing that made my mom, is he is actually good at something where my mom wasn't. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But the problem is, that's the problem. He really is a good actor.
For this, I am eternally grateful, and indeed, I do have an eternity to be grateful. No, I can
like, you can't say oh, God damn it, I'm doing it. You can't say you're incredibly smart if you don't read anything, if you don't have access to any materials, if you don't look at the computer, you just say you know something. Like, the sky is green. If you don't have anything, like, intelligence requires learning at a certain point of new materials. I mean, high school in the 50s at a certain point fails. You know what I'm saying?
You may want to pick a different name.
I should delete that. You should scratch that out of the pot.
Nonsense. They will say Edmund Keene has returned and be none the wiser as to the accuracy of their statement.
Oh, God.
So what's the big role, Eddie?
We get to the meat of it, unto the very sinew at last. They say that every story is a circle, that we return whence we came.
He should do, yes, dude, you should just keep doing Shakespeare over and over and over.
'Twas tragedy that made me, tragedy that formed me.
Oh, all right.
Tragedy that raised me to glory, and tragedy that shall do so once more. I shall play the part of Pierrot. Pierrot,
all right.
the clown who cried.
Okay.
Pierrot, the mask of the tragedy that is life.
I ain't familiar.
I believe you are, though you know a far inferior version, the one made famous by that ludicrous creature Grimaldi.
Grimaldi who?
He doesn't know, dude. He doesn't know. He's a cowboy.
Blood, my dear boy. Do you know nothing of late?
No, of course he doesn't.
They must have skipped that subject in frontier school.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't go to school, dude. He's a cowboy.
Grimaldi was the other influential actor in London. But whereas I drew out the soul and laid it bare on stage, Grimaldi, in comparison, was a clown, a jester, a funny man. Grimaldi was an artist, like myself. But where my canvas was the soul, his was the latrine.
Oh, man.
When I strode upon the stage, my audience saw all the acts of life play out, in all their woe and joy. Oh, but Joey Grimaldi, the great clown himself, could create bottom noises with his arm.
You know what? Sometimes we need bottom noises in our. Sometimes we need this in life. You know, I mean, okay, I'll be very honest with you. I do not spend money. I go to popcorn flicks in the theater. I will watch dramas and things of that nature at home. Okay, I will buy or rent it at home, but I'm not spending $30-something to go to a theater to come out feeling like shit. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. Sometimes we like shit like this, okay? Sometimes we need that in our lives. All right?
Yet whose name was on the lips of the adoring public? Not Keene's, no. Not the bard's emissary. Give us the farting clown, they cried. Give us Grimaldi. So you see, my dear boy.
It's true!
Play the tragic clown Pierrot. This is my
Percy, even your laughter tastes of riddles. Daniel knows every secret has its own shadow.
I do.
What did he steal?
He stole my audience.
No?
Was the audience really his, Samuel? They were not captives. Though who knows with Edmund, perhaps they were.
Yeah, no shit, right? Is that blaming? I thought that's control fallacy. I don't know.
Really his, Samuel?
See, this guy is so hard. Is it mind reading? The blaming? This guy is so hard.
My audience.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna try every single one.
They were not captives. Though who knows with Edmund, perhaps they were.
Oh, man.
He stole my audience.
Aiming?
Eddie, from what
Yeah,
you told me,
all right.
I don't think you and this Grimaldi fella had the same audience.
Yeah, I don't know about blaming. I guess blaming him for stealing? Okay.
When getting Edmund Keene is going to be too happy, and it'd have nothing to do with you.
But if Grimaldi had not peddled his base filth, my audience would not have waned when it did. They would have been mine.
All right, time out, Edmund. Time out. You know as well as I do that Shakespeare had stuff for the masses, and then he had the literary stuff. He had the metaphors for the higher people in the social class. You know, he had witches and he had farting noises in his stuff too, and there were prostitutes in the theater. So give it a rest, dude. Give it a rest. Couldn't say that as a therapist, though. That blaming.
Eddie, I think you're blaming Grimaldi for something that wasn't in his control. Was Grimaldi really trying to steal your audience, or was he just selling something they were buying?
Yep.
Of course he was jealous. Why would he not be? If I were a middling actor and saw a young genius rising in the ranks of the Thespian Order, I would be much afeard of him.
Yeah, that's your thinking, Eddie, not Grimaldi's. You can't know what he was thinking.
Then you are a fool indeed, dear boy. For Grimaldi was the middling actor and I the young genius. It is my insight into character that allows me to see his mind.
Grimaldi wasn't a character, though, Eddie. He was a person. People are real complicated.
He was a thief and a fool. If not for his cheap entertainment, I would have had the whole of London hanging on my every word.
Ugh.
And if the sun didn't shine, we could go out during the day. Come on, Eddie. The world ain't waiting on you.
Very true.
Grimaldi had his audience and you had yours. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Perhaps, though I weep bitter tears to think the people so base. And I weep for myself, my dear boy. The riches and fame he received should have been mine, and would have been, had the fates not cursed me with his birth.
God, what is that? That's... Yeah!
Cursed you with Grimaldi's birth? I don't think baby Grimaldi was thinking too much.
Well, no, he wasn't. He was 11 years my senior.
Ah.
So maybe he was cursed with your birth then.
Yeah.
You delight in making me play the part of the fool, don't you?
No!
The point I'm trying to make is that making things about Grimaldi versus Keene ain't doing you any favors.
Yeah.
There is some truth in your words. Why should I lower myself to his level? I am no flatulent jester. I am Edmund Keene. And mark my words, my boy. I shall cast Joseph Grimaldi from the Thespian Order. When I play Piero the Clown, Wikipedia shall forget all about that fool.
Just a sec there, Eddie. I'm afraid you don't have the power to make Wikipedia forget about anything.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't get through, man.
I mean, I can barely figure out how to use the damn thing. They get stuff wrong all the time, just like any history book. Can't stop that.
May they be thrice damned, then. Perhaps I shall simply become so rich and powerful that I shall buy it.
Now you're talking like fucking Elon Musk.
Wikipedia's free.
This is most fortuitous. I can purchase it immediately.
Hey, I'm saying you can't control Wikipedia, and it ain't a good use of your efforts. The best thing you can do is focus on you, okay? That you can control.
Of course, you are correct. The force of my performance alone shall redefine the role of the clown. You see, my dear boy, I have already calculated my triumphant return to the stage.
Oh, God.
Every move, every word, every expression shall be unassailable. You see, Edmund Keene is never wrong about matters of character.
I'm glad to hear your confidence, Eddie, but I just want to give you a word or two of caution. Acting's all about humanity, not just Eddie Keene, right? If you don't give yourself a little room to bend, your audience might not see themselves in you.
Ha! Let them dream their filthy little dreams.
Oh, God.
My body is that which draws them in before I spring the theatrical trap. I care not.
I didn't mean that. I just meant that you're drawing some hard boundaries acting-wise. Giving yourself some middle ground ain't a bad thing.
I know you play your part, therapist, as I must play mine. I have heard your cautions. They need not be repeated. Indeed, I doubt our meetings will be necessary any longer.
Thank God. Please, please, thank God.
I must confess to some strong misgivings about you, therapist.
Sure.
There are times when we speak that I feel exposed, diminutive, and weak, and I can only conclude from those feelings that you are trying to hurt me.
How do you know I'm trying to hurt you, Eddie?
Actor's intuition. The heart knows what the head doth not.
But the heart ain't always right, Eddie. I'm asking you what your head knows. How do you know I'm trying to hurt you?
I find thy mental games tiresome, therapist. Regardless, opening night is a month from now. I doubt you shall see me again.
Please.
For I shall not need your services.
Thank God. Please.
The public thought they knew what a clown was.
He's going to come back. I know he's going to come back. He's going to be crushed. He's going to come back. I can't be rid of this guy.
Clown will remain. Therefore, why shall I need you? When I have the public public's love that I am due.
You ever see What About Bob? It's a funny movie with Bill Murray. You should watch it. It's funny. You'll need my help to handle all that fame. No, if you don't need me, you don't need me.
If you don't need me, I'm happy. There's lots of folks who can use my help.
I was hoping you would lament my loss more than that.
No, man.
Of course I'd miss you, Eddie. You're as interesting a fella as they come. But if you don't need me, I've done my job pretty well.
Yes, well, I must admit, your suggestion of filming myself was rather brilliant, and I do owe you my thanks. Do you have any final words of wisdom for me then, dear boy? Theatre has lost its popularity because of my absence.
Oh.
When the public takes notice of Edmund Kean once again, how might I prepare myself?
Once again, Edmund believes the world is a reflection of himself.
Personal.
Are rightly too selfish to regard another so singularly.
Yeah.
Theatre has...
Yeah, there you go.
I want to remind you, Eddie, that even if you give the greatest performance of all time, people ain't waiting for you.
Got their own things, man. We're all different.
Think about how you felt when you were acting for yourself and not for the audience. Your most important audience member is you, compadre.
Ever the nemesis of mirth art thou, Sam Walls. There is little wisdom in what you speak. I shall remember Edmund Kean. I suppose then that this is goodbye, dear
He's
boy.
coming back. I know I can't be rid of him that easy. He's coming back.
Sure you don't want me to keep your session slot open for next month?
There is no need. As you are so eager to help
Please,
others,
please, be gone.
Not for Edmund Kean.
All right.
Tell you what, I'll keep it open just...
No!
Purr softly, Daniel. Even the shadows in your smile call for a
Astra!
little mischief tonight.
Then I beg you enjoy a night of simple peace. You shall not see me.
Please, please, let me not see you.
And please.
Please let me not see you.
I shall arrange theatre tickets for you if you are ever in London.
I'll do that, Eddie. You take care of yourself, you hear?
I shall be Edmund Kean's greatest advocate. Farewell, therapist. May fortune favor you as it has me.
Adios, Eddie.
Oh, God.
Seems you are down one client.
No, he'll be back.
Yeah, I guess so. If he thinks he doesn't need me, I guess I'm doing something right.
You are unsure.
No.
I don't know, Andy. I think that fella's got some more work to do, but he ain't ready to do it yet.
I believe you are correct, Samuel. I did warn you that this was likely to happen with our dear Edmund Kean.
Look, yeah, he's going to crash and burn.
Do not consider it a failure of yours. Remember that we are all on our own journeys, and some of us need a little extra time to reach the next stage of that journey. Or in my case, a few thousand years.
Yeah.
We cannot control the mind of any other.
He was around during the Roman era.
Yeah, I suppose that's the way it's gotta be.
Go downstairs and have a drink to fate's whimsical turns. It is that which we cannot control that makes the world so rich and interesting.
Fair enough.
All right, Andy, that sounds good right about now.
I hope your quest went well, Astra.
Go then, my friend. The night awaits. Rest in peace.
Woo!
Well, that was a weird one.
That guy is rough.
With Edmund. Half the time I can't make heads or tails of what that feller's saying. I'll go check in with Crimson and see if she's got any of her wisdom to share. How we doing tonight, Crimson?
The drinks are flowing and the blood's pumping. Can't ask for more than that. How are you, Sam?
Well, I had my first client graduate. They quit therapy today.
Nice.
Congratulations, cowboy. Helped a vampire see the light, huh? How do you feel about it?
Not too good. Poorly.
I swear this fella's just doubling down on the stuff that's making him unbalanced. He thinks he's gonna make the whole world admire him. I'm afraid he ain't nearly born enough for mass appeal.
Sorry to hear it, Sam. I'm sure he must have gotten something out of talking to you, though.
Well, even if not everyone loves what he's doing, at least he's doing what he loves.
Yep.
Hey, I'd call that a win, cowboy. Not everyone gets to do what they love.
That is true.
Sounds like you got some feelings about that.
All right, I'm gonna let you in on a big, dark secret. Maybe even darker than the fact that I drink blood.
All right.
I'll hold it with high honor, Crimson.
I liked being a lawyer.
Hey! I did too. I like being a lawyer. I didn't like being... Holy shit, I didn't know...
Will savor everybody.
I like being
Daniel
a lawyer.
Always hungers for power he cannot tame. My
I
little
liked it a
wolf.
lot.
These brief silences between the shadows
I should have
bring
kept my
whispers
fucking
of
awards.
support. Consider
I was out of
binding yourself
sorts.
closer with a subscription. Dance magic.
Oh, thank God we're in an ad break. We're in an ad. I should have kept my fucking awards. Ah.
Oh, you're right. That is dark.
Oh, shut up. Good, Sam. I fought the good fight.
I understand that.
Like the back of my hand.
Good for you.
The law just moved too slowly for me in the end, and getting cancer made it seem meaningless.
Oh, I get it.
Now, I love this.
I failed an important case.
I know I wasn't born to bartend.
Take care, Neon! DM me, please! Love ya! Have a great day at work!
Couldn't you practice law in Germany?
No. Completely. Well, you could, but completely different legal system. But if you live forever, you've got all the time in the world.
You try learning German and tell me how it goes.
Yeah, you'd have to learn German and then learn German law because it is completely different. Continental law is completely different than a law in the UK and the United States.
Oh, come on. It ain't that hard. I've picked up some German already. Ich spreche Deutsch good.
Ah!
Hold me, Maxie. The cowboy is being once again too cute. I believe I shall burst.
Cowboy, come with us and we will teach you how to speak sehr good Deutsch.
Okay.
I think I hear my dinner calling. I'll talk to you later, Crimson.
Be gentle with him, you two.
Now we will teach you the German that is most important for you to know.
That's Matt Mercer.
It is important to ask politely when you wish to drink from someone's neck.
Well, sure.
Tell them, your neck is beautiful. May I drink from it?
Ihr Hals ist wunderschön. Darf ich von Ihnen trinken?
Wow. That's so German. Okay, I'll be honest. German sounds scary. To me, German always sounds scary. Russian, German, Eastern European languages. Maybe it's because I grew up when I was a kid from the 80s and movies and TV taught me to fear people with Eastern European accents. You know, Ronald Reagan taught me to fear it, but German to me sounds scary.
If he will let you drink from his neck.
It is very important to get the declensions correct in German.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Every heartbeat you claim from chat feeds your wild magic. Dare them to surrender more.
Sad cowboy.
You
must drink from his neck to make him feel
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Dang it, I bit my own lip.
My flesh is still waiting, mein Herr. Oh, Maxi.
There we go.
Now I'm feeling very disoriented and euphoric. Oh, so I've done many.
Many club drugs and eaten a lot of sugar. Nobody wants my postcards.
I will take you home, Knutkugel. Now what do you say, cowboy?
Oh, Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön, sexy. We must practice together, so I must take this hot little man home now. Tschüss, tschüss.
Oh, yeah, see you later, you two. Well, it's about time for some shut-eye anyway.
That was he's always rough.
Good evening, Samuel. I believe you are seeing your elder vampire tonight.
That's right. I hope she's making
I like her. I like her a lot.
did a number on that lady.
She is almost as old as Andy, and she is Celtic, and she fought the fucking Romans and shit. She's that old. And she's a streamer.
I am hopeful. One does not live so long without being very resilient. I have had a number of near final death incidents myself, and I had been trained to fight since childhood.
I bet.
That's true. She's clearly got a few tricks up her sleeve. I don't even know how she plays them 3D video games.
Based on her last session, you probably have some idea of her current concerns. Would you like to prepare your distortions?
Yeah, because she fears being killed. She's scared of outside. I get it. I get it. A blaming, mind reading. I can't do mind reading because it's always there. Not really. Labeling. Disqualifying to positive. Yeah. Blaming, labeling, mind reading, disqualify. Yeah, let's do those.
All right, I think I've got what I need.
Very good, Samuel. I shall leave you. I believe I hear the flapping of ancient wings.
Greetings, my most favorite.
Oh, and she's cute, and she's got a hell of an accent. And she is... Oh, don't listen, Luna! You're my only vampire. Don't listen, Luna.
Good to see you, matey. How's this month been for you?
Oh, it's been ever so tiring. My glitch channel hit 100 million.
Whoa! Mouse levels! Mouse levels!
Hungry for content.
What do you mean by content? Is it like making
Yes.
a TV show?
Yeah, kinda.
No, seriously.
Well, yeah, it is.
Do you know how we're hungry for blood all the time? Mortals are like...
Oh, well, yeah, they want new stuff all the time. People want new stuff constantly. You know, that is the trick. I've noticed that the older I get, like with the advent of, I mean, I saw YouTube grow from just having, you know, what, a few minutes to having like tons of content. Now you can put hours of content on it. And then social media. I was alive before social media. I was around during mail. It's just people, I mean, I think especially the world is kind of not good. The world's not good. But people constantly crave new experiences all the time. And especially, like, I see other VTubers and other streamers get burnt out because they're always looking at the algorithm, which I don't understand, thank God, but always having to produce more and more shit. And I'm like, wow, I couldn't live that life. I could not live that life, man. That's just, I think that's not sustainable. That's not sustainable.
And it's constantly putting up new things on the internet.
Yeah.
They don't get content. They get frightfully bored.
I mean, think about it. When I was a kid, right, watching Battlestar Galactica, all right, the old one, have to wait till next week. You know, oh, summertime, nothing's new on, have to wait till the fall.
I can see why that'd be exhausting.
It's like everybody's on ADHD.
It's all right, silly cowboy. It can be very nice.
I think maybe, though, that's the way we've always been. I don't think this is a new thing, though. I think we've always been this way, and now we can get it. That's the thing. I think we've always been this way. I'll show it to you. I have a plaque on my wall that says, "The unfed mind eats on itself." And I don't know who said it, but I think that's part of it. I think that's part of it.
Well, sounds to me like you can afford to take a break, huh? Did you take that day off like you promised?
I did. I didn't like it very much.
I'm sorry to hear that, Maddie. What was bad about it?
It was very quiet. It was just me, alone, with no one to talk to but the voices in my head. Those voices are very unkind.
I've been there.
What do they say?
That's why I'm here.
They say, "Maddie, you're being a very naughty vampire. You should respond to your zealots. You should be planning your content."
I wish I had should. Fuck.
The voices in Medi's head do not know what is best.
I know. No. I know. I don't have should. I don't have should.
Naughty vampire. You should respond to your zealots. You should be planning your content.
I don't have the one.
They say, "Maddie, you're being a very naughty."
No. All right, which one is it? I don't have it. I know.
You ain't a naughty vampire.
Oh, labeling. All right, so we're using labeling. Because those were all should statements. All right, so I got fucked. All right, sorry.
You call yourself names and you're just gonna build up fear of being a naughty vampire, whatever the heck that is.
It's for my own good, sweet mouseling. You don't know how people on the internet can be.
Oh, yeah, pretty horrible.
Yeah, I gotta confess, I got almost no idea what you're talking about. I didn't get much past Vmail.
I don't know what I'd do without the internet. I'd probably be a pile of ashes. Or maybe a desiccated, bloodless corpse.
I gotta ask, how'd you get so good at all this internet stuff anyway? I can't keep up with all this modern technology.
Well, back in the before times, I didn't need the internet very much. I used to live in the wilds where no one knew to look for me. If any silly mortals came to visit me, I would eat them.
Okay.
And if no one came to visit, I could go hunting for them on my own. But now there aren't any wilds. Now there are motorways and nasty machines. Now there are
That's true.
suburbs and shopping centers.
So what did you do when the wilds went away?
I moved into the city, but I never liked it very much. People were very upset at me for being able to come out only at night. They started to whisper that I was a witch. I know what mortals like to do to witches.
Oh, fuck.
Pop goes the eyeball.
Oh, I know. Oh, I don't understand why she didn't. I mean, in this universe, I guess vampires don't regenerate.
Oh, right, yeah. Funny. So, how'd you manage?
Well, I found out I could get mortals to do things for me. In exchange for a peek at my nose.
Oh, you poor little thing.
Miserable little insect lives, they would clean up after all my messes.
Yeah.
Realized that mortals only ever wanted one of two things from me.
Yeah.
To kill me, or to do sexual things with me. As long as
Yeah.
they think they can have a chance of sexual things, I can control them.
I mean, that's a very human thing.
I think you're shooting fish in a real small barrel there, miss. You're judging mortals based on your experience, but there are about 8 billion of them out there.
I will tell you a story that I've said before. I will tell you a story. I'm going to tell you an ace story. And I don't know who's here or not to hear it, but I will tell you a story. I have been in the Grippy Sock. I've been in the Grippy Sock Hotel many, many times. And one time I was there. And I have insomnia for a lot of reasons. So I was up at night, and this girl who she was so young, she could have been my granddaughter, okay? I mean, Christ, I'm 54, okay? There's a big table in the common room. Everything is locked up. We're allowed access to certain places in the Grippy Sock Hotel, but the common room is there. The TV had to be off, so I would read or draw. You wouldn't believe the amount of coloring books they give you in the Grippy Sock Hotel. So I'm there, I'm coloring, and then she'd ask me a question, and I'd answer, and that would be it. I was there for a while, okay? So this went on for a while. And we talk a little bit, and I would try to go to sleep as best I could, yada, yada, yada. Medicine, they give me medicine, the next day I'd be fucked up, so that wasn't work. And then she started moving closer to me. Like, imagine being at a long, long table in high school, a lunch table, and she was on the other side, and she would get close to me, like a chair closer, and a chair closer, and a chair closer. And then finally she looked at me, she goes, you don't want to have sex with me. And I said, one, you look like you're old enough to be my granddaughter. And two, I'm an ace. And then we became the best of friends. So I think I know a little bit about what this woman is saying.
There are mortals who hate killing and hate sex, or don't even care about either of those things.
That's me!
Some just want to watch TV and they're happy with that.
I'd like to write and play games with you guys.
Those are even more disgusting. Because
I'm not! No! It's true! I promise you, Maddie, it's true!
Most of my best friends over the last millennia have been insects. Do you know why, little mouse?
Oh, why don't you tell me?
Insects never lie. They kill, they eat, and they make babies. Sometimes they eat their babies. They don't pretend to be intelligent and chivalrous. They just are. They never surprise me. That's why I don't let mortals surprise me either. If they were honest,
oh God,
they would eat their babies too.
Well, that conversation took a kind of but I think I get what you mean about not letting mortals surprise you. You're protecting yourself, and that's a sensible thing to do. That being said, you seem pretty convinced that danger is a sure thing.
That's right. If I let myself feel safe, that's when they'll come for me.
But you are so, and the funny thing is, right, she is so old. She's almost as old as Andy. She's such a strong vampire. She could just demolish stuff. This is a very well done. This is a very well done. I recommend this video game so much. It was they said right before they consulted with therapists and stuff before they even started.
Policemen would shoot them into little bloody giblets. I don't like policemen very much.
I haven't had a good track record with lawmen either.
That's why I don't use them as my helpers. I can't trust them not to take their guns out and go, pow, pow, blam, 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 blam. Oh, guts are falling out. Oh, why, policemen? Why?
Sounds like she lives in America.
Anyway, if my blood bags died, it would mean I couldn't get a fresh supply of blood without doing very risky things. I realized that the more blood bags I had, the safer I'd be. That's why when I found out about the internet, I knew I had to get online.
I mean, that makes sense. Think about it from her perspective, though. Not only did she have to learn the internet, she had to learn to read first. And then she had to learn to read a modern language. And then she had to learn about technology. Medi is really, really advanced.
I guess that makes some kind of sense.
Oh, it was so exciting though, little mouse. All of a sudden, I could make people do whatever I wanted.
She became a cam girl!
Oh, I had so many fans, and they would disappear, but then they would be replaced by even more, just like insects. It was very easy back then. All you had to do is say you were a girl, and the grabby little grubs would come out of their holes. Ah, we want vagina.
No?
I wonder whether Medi could have found something other than grabby grubs if she had not given people on the internet such a name.
Ah, okay.
It's very easy back.
So I ain't exactly gonna defend how menfolk act down the.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that either. I ain't doing that either, cause she's right. She ain't wrong.
Labels of yours probably makes it easier to fall into the overgeneralization.
I mean, she probably played a lot of those fighting games. What is it? Those fucking I don't know, those shoot 'em games. Call of Duty. Yeah, she probably played a lot of Call of Duty games.
If you label people on the internet grabby grubs, well, that's all you're gonna find. Know what I mean?
Sometimes I think maybe you're a fun vampire. You take all the fun and go.
I ain't trying to ruin your fun, Medi. Just asking you to think about the words you use and why you might be using them.
But then people realized they could say that they were anything on the internet. It was all like a big game. And what do you suppose I said I was, little mouse?
I don't know. Said you were a man? You said you were a wizard? Oh, a man? Did you say you were a man?
Did you say you were a fella?
No.
No, that wouldn't be a very exciting game. What would I do if I were a man?
Okay.
Scratch yourself and spit.
Yeah, play Call of Duty?
Already do that, silly mouse?
All right.
I said I was a vampire.
Holy fuck. Oh, all right. She was honest. She was honest.
Sounds kind of dangerous. I'm surprised you were so open about it.
Yeah, but it's the internet. You know how many vampires there are on the internet? Fuck the internet. I lived in New Orleans. I lived in New Orleans in the fucking 90s. Fuck the internet. You know how many vampires I bumped into? Fuck. Couldn't throw a stone without hitting a goddamn somebody who said they were a vampire.
Oh, but as far as they knew, I was only pretending to be a vampire because you could be anything you wanted to be. Sometimes they would come to meet me in person and they were so surprised I drank all of their blood. But I don't think they minded very much.
Oh, God.
You honestly think they didn't mind being killed?
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Of course not. It was their greatest dream for a pretty young vampire.
I mean, I'm not saying some guys don't have that dream, or some gals. I mean, there are a lot of books that say otherwise. I ain't saying she's wrong. I'm not saying she's wrong.
Right. I got the pies in the oven.
Oh, nice. I am talking to a Celtic woman vampire who was kind of still afraid of the world, so trying to help her through it.
Oh, okay.
She
She has the
pretends-
different colored eyes, just like the characters in.
Well,
Hades.
that's because in this
Hades
world, vampires don't regenerate, and when she was caught once, they plucked out her eyes. So that pink eye is a fake eye. So
fake
she has
eye.
been harmed in the past. Yes. Okay, Maddie, you've been dead for what, 1,800 years. Somehow, I don't think you've gotten enough common with mortals in the 21st century to know what they're thinking.
Suppose you must be right. I don't think it matters though. Their lives are so very short. Nobody asks what insects are thinking.
Yeah, she comes from a place of a lot of pain, I think.
Yeah, but at least you ain't presuming to know what an insect is thinking.
Oh, you're a very smart, funny cow.
And the thing is, she is so fucking strong. Like I said, she's almost as old as my mentor.
It was certainly a much nicer time to be online though.
Are you the cowpoke on the left?
I'm the therapist. I'm the therapist in training. Yeah.
Everyone, even me. I ran a web ring for vampires. We had our own websites where we would invite people to come let us drink their blood.
The
How about
pulse of
that?
your devotion.
They had
Daniel's power. Embrace the shadows.
What is that?
by
They had a
subscribing
GeoCities
now.
for vampires.
She
Yeah.
said, Daniel,
ran a
you know your
MySpace for
blood tastes
vampires.
sweeter when you're grateful. Danielle, your heart's chaos could unravel kingdoms if you let it sing for me again.
That's what made it so special. We would send emails to one another and talk about vampire things. Oh, of course, it was nothing more than silly games.
What? No.
It sounds as though Maddie had a healthy set of relationships, but she diminishes their importance.
Oh, okay.
We would send emails to one another and
All right.
talk about vampire things.
It sounds like
Disqualifying the positive.
Troubled Phantom, he craves me more
Oh,
than you
Luna,
know.
Luna absolutely wants attention. That's the joke, Troubled. I mean, the joke is Luna is my Yandere vampire. She has eyes for me, and she's very jealous of Chat. Yes, and she's only been made worse by Adam, Lily, most of you all, Emmy, because she learns from you guys.
I suppose it must have been. How strange. Never really thought about it that way. Yes, I liked them, and they were my friends.
Interesting. So the pies are, how long do the pies bake?
Oh, this is one of those recipes
I'm
where you
not
got to bake
telling
them
you,
at
Tradham.
350, and then you got to like open the oven door and lower it to 325, and then watch until like the outside is set and they're slightly brown and it jiggles a little in the middle. And it doesn't help that the recipe calls for like 10-inch pie tins, but I couldn't find 10-inch, so I got 9-inch. So that's gonna make them thicker, and it's gonna fuck with the cooking time.
Oh fuck!
So I did a test batch yesterday, so I think I got it kind of.
That's the thing. I mean, I've heard this. I think I've heard this from you. Like, fucking baking is like fucking chemistry.
Yeah, and man, half the time it's like they wrote it for like a thin aluminum pie tin, but if you're using like a glass pie dish or like a different, like it all messes with things.
Mm-hmm.
And this person who wrote the recipe, Christina Tosi, I love her recipes. I think they taste great. It's just, I think when she's doing it in some like commercial industrial kitchen.
Probably.
And she's like writing for that and like not what I have access to. So her recipes, it's just the cooking times what she writes seems like shorter than what I need. And I'm not talking like 3 to 5 minutes shorter either. I'm talking like 10 to 15 to 20 minutes.
Hey, you know what? She might be in Colorado too, right? She might be in Denver. Doesn't that
she's
fuck
from
with
Ohio,
shit too?
and she works in New York City. So
all
I'm
right.
assuming
All
it's-
right. I was just making a joke. Like, isn't that at the altitude and the shit that changes everything?
It
I'm
doesn't
like,
usually change the cooking times. It's like the beforehand. Like you have to, stuff gets puffier because of less altitude, so you need to have some flour or something to make it a little denser.
respect that you actually go the full Monty and made a test batch. I mean, respect,
well,
man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be giving this it's a new recipe, but I'm gonna be giving it to neighbors and shit. I don't want it to be like
like horse shit. Yeah,
yeah, and it's one of these like I gotta. Have you ever done one of these embedded recipes where within the context of the recipe you're making, there'll be a recipe for some other thing?
That sounds like calculus. No, are you kidding me? Are you
it's
shitting
like,
me?
Okay, so in order to make the crust for this pie, you first need to make this recipe for these oatmeal cookies. But then you don't take the oatmeal cookies and make oatmeal cookies. You put it in the bottom of a pan and then you cook it. And then you take half that because you never need like the whole thing, right? And then you crumble it up and you mix other shit and then you turn that into the crust of the pie.
All right, so for me, everybody, if I could translate this into, it's like having, okay, so law, generally when you have a law, you have elements to the law. So 1, 2, and 3. So what you're saying,
it's a lesser
Floppy,
included
is
offense.
two.
There's lesser included recipes.
Yeah. See, you have to tell people what that
but
means,
you don't
though.
use the entirety of the lesser included recipe. You only use a portion of the lesser included recipe.
Yeah. See, yeah, that means, you know what that means? A whole lot more complicated. How's that? In layman's terms, it's a whole lot more complicated. It's like, what do you mean it's just not 1, 2, and 3? What do you, hold on, wait a minute. What do I got this textbook here for with all this other shit? Hold on, what? What are these other rules? Hold on. Fuck that.
In the background, I've been watching my favorite George Lucas film.
Which one?
It was produced by Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, wait, is that the first one?
And it has Harrison Ford in it.
Oh, I don't... What?
And Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh, what is it? Is that
Ronnie
the Boomer?
Howard.
Yeah, that's the Boomer. That's the... Why, dude? Why? You know, that's the Boomer movie. You know, that
It's a good movie, man. I want to do a film festival where, you watch American Graffiti and then Dazed and Confused and then, I don't know, Clerks, maybe.
Clerks, yeah. Those are basically generational movies. Yeah,
They're generational coming of age movies that take place within a limited time span of over a period of hours.
God, hey, chat, help us out. I don't know. What's the millennial movie?
Is there one of those for the 80s? Is there one of those for the 80s?
Well, that's what I'm saying. What's the millennial movie? Clerks would be our generation.
Right.
At least I feel like that's a Generation X movie. What's a millennial? Pineapple Express? I don't know. I don't see. I'm an old man.
I'm not familiar. Yeah, with
I don't know.
age, but the other requirement is it has to take place in a period of 12 hours, 12 to 15 hours.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Oh, good. Well, no, that takes place over a year.
Yeah, but
that could be the 80s one because it's got all the music and stuff. But I think another important criteria is that the movies can't be made contemporaneously with the time period that they reflect. So
Jesus, why are you putting all this? That's a lot
of theme, dude. It's a theme.
All right.
This is what I do.
I just want to ask what the millennial movie is.
Clerks wouldn't meet that criteria because Clerks was made contemporaneously.
Yeah, but Clerks is an Xer movie. You think about. I want to know what defines a generation. Like Clerks, we're a bunch of fucking slackers, yada yada yada. Yeah, we that was us. I guess at every generation is. But I want to know what the millennial movie is, and then I want to know what the generation aim. Ask your little flash drive, who's not so little anymore.
They don't fucking watch movies, man.
Really? Well, maybe that's it. Maybe it's not
if
movies.
They do,
then.
it's like
maybe it's games.
No. Right? They go to Five Nights at Freddy's or Minecraft or something.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe the whole fucking industry has shifted. You know, and that's not wrong because before movies, what was the music of their time? You know, movies are very. I mean, they're just a small bit of history. So what were people? What defined a generation before movies? You know, music. Well, I would think.
The other thing too is that those movies then also use the music to bring about that time period as well. Like American Graffiti soundtrack, the Dazed and Confused soundtrack. You probably can't say the same with Clerks because they didn't have the budget to pay for the.
They did not have the budget, which is also very Xer because we're fucking poor. We were poorer than our parents, not boomers. I'm curious. Maybe it is. Maybe it switched to Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe I would say Five Nights at Freddy's the game is their thing. Because that's where Slender Man comes from and all that other stuff, right? I don't know, doesn't it?
No.
Creepypasta, maybe that kind of stuff.
Enderman is from Minecraft.
So maybe that's a millennial thing. Minecraft. We could say that's the cornerstone of the millennials. Minecraft. We could do that. I don't know. Adam's not here. Adam's not a Minecraft guy.
I haven't done the research.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Maybe
I don't know,
maybe
like,
they've switched.
Fucking
Stop
American
movies.
Pie, maybe. Have you ever? Is that?
I don't know, dude. I think you're right about something. I think you hit something that it might not be movies. I think they've gone to something else, and video games, dude. I remember this. Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel saying, "You're better off. Video games are trash. They can't tell a cohesive story. You're better off making a movie." At that point, I realized that they were just a bunch of old men. At that point, I realized they were the two old guys from the Muppet Show.
Oh,
it's
man,
like, wow, you guys don't get it.
Grandma's calling me. I gotta go.
All right, take care. At that point, I realized they were part of that generation that's like, blah, 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 blah. This new technology is never going to work. You're better off making movies because that's the standard. I'm like, no, guys, you got it wrong.
I was friends with mortals. How bizarre. Anyway, I think for the only time ever in my life, I had a community.
Gosh, you actually make it sound pretty nice. Maybe I should get a little more into this internet thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're too late for that internet. That's gone. That's the time of that is long dead.
Well, dang, what happened? Where did the whole internet go?
Oh, it's here. It's here.
Went to social media.
Yeah.
Face friend.
Gibber. Stumbler.
All those.
I'm on Pinterest, everybody. You like the pictures I like. Look for Dan Tansky. Or Dan Tansky Monster Hunter. I'm on Pinterest. I still like that.
Looking for people like us. We just started asking the entire world to pay attention to us instead.
I know. It would be great for the actor. You know, the actor. We should get the actor online.
Well, that don't make too much sense to me. Sometimes when I was walking in the deep woods at night, I just used to have a good yell, but I didn't expect nobody to answer.
Yeah, no shit.
But that silly little mouse. The darkness is always listening, and something will always call back.
That's very true.
I just don't know who or what.
That's very true.
I'm having a little trouble following. So it sounds like you had a group of people you trusted, and
Oh, Jesus. Really?
Anyone?
Well, thanks for sharing that. Holy fuck. Really? Holy shit. Well, Reiner was getting a little crazy. I wonder if something happened where that's wow. Wow. Well, Reiner was getting crazy. So, I don't know. Wow. That's a downer. Holy shit. God damn.
That's right.
Let's move on.
Didn't know who
Good God.
They just started following me.
Mr. Pickles, move. Mr. Pickles, please. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. I can't see the computer.
And some of them followed me because they thought I was pretty, and some because they thought I was strange, and some because their friends were following me.
Yeah, that's about right.
Suddenly, I had 1 million mortals.
1 million mortals!
I wanted them to do, and believe whatever I wanted them to believe. It's easy, you know, little mouse.
Uh-oh.
They want to be controlled, and I can control them all.
That's a little bit of overgeneralization, don't you think?
You know that.
They live such short, confused lives, full of uncertainty. I'm doing them a favor, Mouseling.
I enjoy the uncertainty. I enjoy that.
Even if that's true, you still can't read their minds. Maybe they don't want that favor. Maybe they don't know they're uncertain. Heck, maybe they even like uncertainty.
That's me! That's me!
Oh, silly cowboy. They don't know what they want or don't want. You know that. The only problem is that I have so many of them to take care of. The problem with having so many followers is that I have to feed them so much content. Even just playing video games all the time can be a lot of work.
Oh, fuck. I bet. I can't imagine what big time streamers. I cannot imagine what it's like for big time streamers.
And you said that taking that break didn't do much for you, huh? You were just thinking about all the work you have to do for your followers?
That's right.
It sounds like you might have a bit of an addiction, Betty. I gotta question whether having all these followers is a good thing for you.
That is an interesting question. That is a very interesting question.
Having friends is nice, but these fans and zealots, well, it sounds like you've taken on a big task.
It is. But I can't help that they're so very needy. If they weren't so hungry all the time, I wouldn't have to feed them.
No?
Medi is a participant in the relationship she has with her followers. That cannot be denied, Samuel.
Okay.
It is. But I can't help that they're so
Needy?
needy.
Blaming?
If they weren't so hungry all the time, I wouldn't have to feed them.
Medi, I gotta say, you gotta take on some of the burden of this decision to feed all those fans of yours. Feeding them ain't your responsibility, you know.
That's true.
They can beg and whine all they like. You don't need to do a damn thing you don't want to do. And they don't need you as much as they think.
Some of them say that I'm codependent.
I'm codependent. Oh no. Mr. Pickles! What? Stepped out of court.
Well, I think those might be the ones who actually give a damn about you.
Ugh, I don't know. At least there are some that need a little less attention. It's the zealots who are the most demanding.
Remind me again, who are these zealots?
From my Only Zealots page.
My Only Zealots page! My Only Friends page! Yeah, they want breasts and vulva!
Oh yeah, that one.
Don't be scared, little mouse. You're acting like a mortal. It's just squishy parts, we all have them. They're not special.
Oh, fair enough. I'm just not a very European vampire yet. So, these zealots, they take up a lot of your time?
Yes. It's frightfully bothersome. But they're ever so reliable. And someone has to go deal with my landlord and my computer upgrades. And go to prison for me if necessary.
Holy shit! They are zealots!
Well, dang, it sounds to me like you're asking way too much of each other. This can't be healthy. Isn't there a better amount of interaction on these websites?
But I always know best when it comes to the internet.
Uh-oh.
I have more followers than just about anyone, little mouse. There's something more, though, about the internet and how it works. It's a secret, though. Can you keep
Let's hear it.
Secret, little mouse?
Nothing you say leaves this room.
Well, the secret is that the internet is
Uh-oh.
changing.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Me.
How do you mean?
I discovered something. Do you know how I told you that the internet used to be a nice way to meet people who thought the way I did?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think I got that.
Okay.
Well, something there in the darkness is helping. It makes people think they know me.
Oh no, that's called the parasocial relationship.
To me, even if they wouldn't normally like me. It has been watching everything the mortals have been doing for a long time, and it remembers all of it, no matter how big or small.
What? What the fuck?
It counts every second, it remembers every click, it can tell you what you want before you even know it.
Talking about? I'm lost.
Well, you gotta be kidding me. Is this some kind of elder vampire?
I don't know, but it's growing very quickly. I learned how to speak with it.
What the fuck?
It calls itself the
the algorithm! Oh, I should have known! Oh, see, I'm old! Ah!
It's the creature that told all
you see how old I am? You probably knew that! It's the algorithm!
How much content I need to make.
That's fucking great! It's called the goddamn algorithm! I still don't know how it works!
Always chasing chaos. My little wolf cannot resist the
That's my
thrill
kitty.
or me.
Adventure.
You know what? I I was just
You've
asking
got 'em, 'cause
somebody
I'm
the
not
other
taking
day.
it out right now.
Hey, Tack, how you doing?
And there's a regular pigman. Why aren't you afraid of the zombie?
Look at you. I was asking somebody, so I listen. I've been bitching about these AI stories, right? And if you look at the thumbnail, they're all red and white. And I asked somebody in the know who does a lot of YouTube stuff. Reiko. She's an alien. She hit 1 million followers. She's a good friend on YouTube. And I said, Reiko, why? She's on my podcast, on my channel, in my Discord. Totally VTubular. It's about old people talking about the internet and being a VTuber. And I said, why are these all red and white? And she goes, oh, it's probably the algorithm. It likes that. I'm like, oh, God. So guess what? I ain't stupid. My thumbnail is going to be red and white. I ain't bucking the system. They're going to have red and white text. Feed the algorithm.
It's probably listening to us right now. It says, I told you. Darkness is always listening.
You know, the funny thing is, it probably is listening right now.
Mitty, if what you're saying is true, I think this is some really dangerous shit. This algorithm sounds like it's trying to turn humanity into a big formula.
Yep.
But it's doing it. What if all mortals really are just the same?
Mitty, I don't think that's true. You said it yourself. People used to find each other because of their similarities, right? Now this algorithm, I don't think it's proven humanity is all the same. I think it's trying to push humanity all in one direction.
Probably.
To make them all the same.
I think you're right.
But why would it want to do that?
Capitalism! Capitalism! Hold on a minute. Capitalism!
I don't know. I just got a bad feeling about this.
Didn't you say that feelings don't make something real?
I know. I don't know. I think I don't know enough to say yet. Maybe. But Mitty, one thing I am sure of is that this algorithm thing is hurting you. It's telling you what content to make.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Who the hell is it anyway? I gotta ask you to think about what you want. Pretend there ain't no zealots and there ain't no fans. What would you be doing if they weren't around?
Are you alright, little mouse? You're going quite pale.
He's terrified. Believe me, I know how he feels. I know how he feels.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just tell me you're gonna do something for you this month.
Well, I used to make my own clothing.
Ah.
I'd try to do that if it would make you feel better, my sweet little rodent.
What'd make me happy, Mitty, is you doing something just for you. Does that sound good?
All right, I'll try then. I will see you next month.
Of course. You take care of yourself. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you've sewed up next time.
Then, farewell, little mouse. I hope you find a nice hole to scurry into.
Hey, did you get that stuff about the algorithm? You ever heard about anything like it?
I am not eager to reveal such things to you, but sleeping terrors that could certainly consume us if we are unlucky enough for them to awaken. But this, no. I am not aware of any such creature. What Mitty described, a creature that takes note of every small change in nature, sounds like a force of nature itself.
Well, humans made it, so...
I will make inquiries. Do not fear, Samuel. Even if such a beast truly exists, it cannot change our nature, as long as we are true to ourselves. This only proves how important our work is.
This is a good point to end on.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I got a little spooked, but...
Believe me, you're not the only one. I'm real spooked.
What might make you feel better? Dancing.
I ain't that shook up, Andy. Maybe I'll go down and get me a drink, though.
I will not probe, though I am curious about your aversion to dancing. When you are ready to speak of it, I am here.
You're gonna be...
What aversion? He's a white guy.
As long as it is less than eternity...
Oh, I'm not... Hold on. Wait, I'm not gone yet. But give me a minute.
Power wizard thing, and I'll go drink some blood. I'll see you later, Andy.
I'll be back at the... you know what? We're going to do it through the ad break.
Sleep away without support. subscribe, or face the shadows waiting patiently. She's...
Another night, another soul canceled.
Boom. And we're gonna play couples. I'm really enjoying this game. I got the DLC, the couples therapy, and I really like this here. Safe in our world, video games, mental health, charity. It's very cool. By the way, I want to show
The
you.
year after your mortal Joe's triumph, Len
Lunas.
doesn't claim glory for Kansas City, but his blood would taste bland to me.
Hold on. Where do I do this? Where is it? 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 Game? Turn the game off. Turn that off. Turn this on. Look, it's Luna watching me. she's a bit of a yandere. It was a gift from a friend. I know, it's AI. It's a gift. I don't say no to gifts. It's AI art. It was a gift. I don't say no to gifts. Let's go see somebody. Let's go say hello to somebody. I'll be back later. I'll be back later with OP if everything works out right. If not, I will see you Wednesday. Love you guys. I had a great time today. I hope you did too. Let's see who we're gonna raid.
I love you guys.
Thanks for being here, my friend. Let's see who we gonna say hello to.
You don't have to be alone all by yourself. Tired of doing things just to save your mental health.
What are they playing? What are they playing? What are they playing? What are they playing? What's everybody playing? What's everybody playing?
So tell me, is there somewhere else that you want to go?
Let's see, what are they playing? Oh, Fallout New Vegas? Fuck yeah. Let's go visit JK. I have an adorable avatar. Let's go raid. Remember the pants, everybody. Remember the pants. Let's go raid.